Hello, and welcome everybody to session 4 of saveVSgames presents Ballet of Shadows, a Curse of Strahd adventure. That changes every time I do it. There's so many different... Do I say this one first or that one first? Anyways, welcome everybody. We are currently in the middle of the Shadowfell. Last week was an interesting episode. Your friend Marcellus, Marseille, to those who are in know of the French language, was unceremoniously possessed by a demon. It tried to. The Vultrix, Lord Vultrix, had attempted to possess him with this demon beforehand. However, the party was able to thwart that attempt. But that night, when they were trying to get some rest, Vultrix simply walked back into the base and did it an unconventional way. Maybe not the way he was planning. So they have put a kink in his plans, but he's still resolute to complete his journey through the Shadowfell, through this plan that he has set in motion. And so our party here has lost one member to this blood demon, who they are trying to track down. When they noticed that he had been taken or possessed, their friend Ranger, the Shadar Kai Gloomstalker Ranger, named Ranger, he took off after the target. Marseille had no idea that he was being followed, and for hours and hours, Ranger followed them in the darkness, hidden in the distance, tracking his target, and quite adept at moving through the Shadowfell. Something that he's done many times before, and so, Eris, you might not have been too concerned. If there's anybody who can survive in the shadows, it's going to be Ranger. And so you guys head out behind Ranger in the footsteps of this demon, and using the survival checks that you guys had, and Myra, he's your brethren, and so you've been very concerned with tracking him down, and you were able to pick up on the blood trail. No, it's not normal blood that you're following. However, it is blood, and it is in your purview. And so as you guys ended up rolling some really good survival checks, and you passed through a whole area there of it's a necrotic swirl, a necrotic fest of swirling magic, and it like undead rise just out of the blue. No matter, like, you could be looking at the ground, and then all of a sudden a corpse just comes out. It's that type of an area, and you're able to track your prey down and stay with your nature checks and everything, stay off of the areas where you think they might be. And you did see a couple of skeletons actually to the south of you here. Those of you with the dark vision can see them struggling in the bottom here, stuck in this tree that had fallen, and the skeletons didn't die, they just got stuck there. And so they've been writhing around for a long time, and it was kind of a distraction because just after the skeletons, just after you saw them, Theris, you nearly stepped in a puddle or a pit of quicksand, and stopping yourself, Myra was just about to walk in while looking. What was it? Looking up. And I'll let you guys recap that if you want, because that's where we're pretty much picking up. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now I can hear you. Hey,
hello.
There you go. Hello, everybody.
If I remember correctly, she may have been using her familiar site the new toy.
Right.
I was, in fact, trying to see through my familiar's eyes.
So yeah, Theris, you did the stop short thing, I guess?
Yeah. My passive perception is pretty good, so full on handout. Are you shorter than us, Myra?
Me? I mean, she's fairly tall for a human woman, but
I don't know why I thought like halfling, but you're not halfling.
No, she's a human.
Okay.
She's about 5'7".
Okay, so then not. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was going to have to like adjust the height at which I...
Just accidentally just palm her right in the forehead.
Yeah.
She is trying to go there and back again, but she's not allowed it.
Yes.
I think I might be the tallest, but that's just because half orc.
Love a thing is working.
Yeah, you might not want to step there. There's a batch of... We should just walk around this. Don't want to get caught in...
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine.
You know, I don't really want to pull you out of quicksand when we don't have to.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I could totally get out, but I guess that's fair.
I just kind of like turn around, standing like a teacher, standing in front of a door and like ushering students another way. That's essentially what I'm going to do. Stand in front of the quicksand and just like go around.
She'll follow. She'll follow your instructions.
Okay, good.
I keep like a 7-ish foot gap between me and everybody else, but I also go around.
Should be free to explore.
Oh God.
We'll just say you guys pass through. Let's go like, you know, every step here is taking a few minutes kind of thing, because I don't want to change maps for, you know, that kind of thing. But if there's anything you want to talk about while you're in the swamps here, before you get to the end of this map, it would be a good time. Just saying.
And since I have dark vision, I can see and remind me, the little skeleton, they're stuck in quicksand, right? So they're not really like a threat.
That's not quicksand there. That's just swamp
they're
water.
Just bog.
And
bog.
They're kind of pinned down with the tree there.
Okay, that tree is fallen. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought it was just like weird parallaxing on the map, but no, yeah, that makes more sense. Cool. I stay like a good 7 feet behind everybody, but I do follow.
All right.
I'm going to, now that we know there are undead,
you hear some buzzing sounds as you get closer to that water pool to your north there.
No, thank you.
I'm okay. I'm going to activate my Crimson Ray, just in case.
Okay. Which one?
I'm going to. You see him kind of like rewrap takes off the like now covered in like bloody, like that weird demon blood from before, and they're kind of like matty and gross, the hand wraps that he uses. He unwraps them, wraps a new fresh set on them, and goes and like cracks his knuckles, but it sounds like he's breaking his fingers because of how hard he cracks his knuckles. And I take damage from cracking my knuckles.
Nice.
Because I don't really have a blade to cut myself with, unfortunately.
That works.
I just have to be aggressive. Oh, why does it have to be so much, man?
There's a little bit of glass on the inside of the box.
Just to keep me awake. Okay, cool. And then after that, you see the like that same when he was clapping before, and there was that kind of like almost static electricity consistency between his fingers. It like you can see the slight little arc between all of his fingies. Not like his fingers are constantly on lightning, but just every so often there's just like a little spark.
All right.
I think that lasts until I sleep.
So you guys look back and see some like jolts of electricity going between his hands. So as you're trudging through this swamp, you are noticing that it's getting really thick. It's like, especially where there's water areas, it's like you're a quarter of your movement maximum kind of thing in a water area. And through the other parts, it's regular movement, but it is exhausting. And so traveling through this for a full day is going to give you a level of exhaustion. Just to let you know.
Good. I already have one of those.
You start to hear a little more buzzing in front of you.
I was going to say, do I see the thing when I zoom out of the map?
Yes, you do.
Can I identify that buzzing, or like if I do like a quick thumb through, like Control F my journal? Bug-esque. Cool.
Yeah.
Hate that a lot.
So in the distance, you guys also see a fire going. And you can make perception checks if you like to
if I see a fire, I'll also
what's going on
attempt to be sneaky.
Yeah, stealth checks.
Natural 20.
We just see everything. No, I don't see anything.
Look at that.
I love how you were about to like say all of us, and it's
We
just
can see. Okay, at least I'm sneaky.
You're looking down at your shoes.
I think Myra would do the same thing if she sees the fire. She would also try to be stealthy.
Okay, and you have your familiar up as well, right?
Yeah, but it's like flying, like kind of like it just looks like a bird in the sky.
Right. So if you want to, you can make a perception check with it too, because you have time now.
Right.
You're not in combat.
Is that just my perception?
Actually, there's a in the you should have a raven. You should have a raven sheet that you can access. Maybe you can't access it yet. I'm gonna check.
Ravens have a +3 perception.
Map marker and Myra.
It's okay. It's just a D20 +3. I know off the top of my head Raven perception.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I got you. Don't worry.
Oh, Raven rolls a nat 1.
It's too distracted. It's too new.
20.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so yeah, there should be in that drop-down sheet there under your actors, you should have Feather Tattoo Raven, and you could be able to pull it out.
I have regular Raven, not Feather Tattoo Raven.
I changed that.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't see anything, but yeah. So as Theris, you see right away. You see everything. the perfect angle of where you are. There is. Give me a. I want to say, give me a nature check. Or a history check.
I'll take history more than I'll take nature. I at least have a plus to it. Okay, 17.
Okay. You have heard tales in books many times over about creatures like this that cook creatures in the swamp.
Good.
This is
I love creatures that cook creatures.
This is a troll of some kind, and it is stirring a pot. And next to it, because you wouldn't be able to see this if you didn't come at it from this angle and everything, but you could see from the light of the fire that you see Ranger sitting there, and nat 20, and like a 28 total, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 28, I believe.
So you see Ranger sitting there, and he's petting a rat, and he's got another rat.
Oh my god!
And it's trying to bite him, and he's got another rat like crawling on his leg, maybe eating his leg. It doesn't look like it's being nice to him, and he is petting it and trying to keep it like together, and he's got blood all over his head, and he seems to be mumbling to himself, and this creature is like,
oh,
and it's stirring a pot.
Wait, can I do a thing since I think Moreau rolled a 19 stealth and I rolled a 30? Can I do a thing?
You roll a 30 stealth? Yep.
I did, in fact.
Okay.
Roll a 30 stealth.
Quite sneaky.
Okay.
That is insane.
So I feel like she sees Moreau go sneaky, and then she sneaks up on Moreau and is like, "What's going on? What are you saying?"
Ah, fuck. Just actually, because of his card, would instantly go to just like fucking judo chop you, but would stop like just shy of making contact.
Give me another stealth check.
I cannot see anything.
Moreau, and Theris, you as well. Just so we have them going forward. The disadvantage stealth check.
I don't know if I was being stealthy to be
Okay.
fair, but
Well, I just want to know what your number would be if you, because they are. So
13.
I made one before. Do you want me to make another one, or?
yeah, because I'm gonna do disadvantage because.
Got it.
Because of the oh fuck.
Because of the oh fuck, yeah. But it's
okay, that makes sense.
It's probably not gonna take. You'd have to roll really bad for it to matter right now. Well,
I can roll really bad.
Okay.
I can roll 4. I got you. You want a 4? I got it.
You wanted me to roll bad? That's what you said? I heard that in my head.
Loaded up. I had it loaded up, dude. I was ready. 4s all day.
I was just gonna take the first roll, and it was the 4. So
It was the 4, yeah.
okay. So yeah.
Oh,
anyways,
okay. So I could have just. Yeah, you see what you mean.
Shit.
And you hear like a little bloop, 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 bloop from the pot.
I'm gonna run forward. I think yeah, I think
You'd run
I need to-
forward?
I think I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run. That's essentially what I would do is run 30 feet and be like, let me see if I'm in range of this guy.
Alright, I think Myra would turn to Moreau and be like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
It is okay.
I didn't mean to speak up on you, but he's our main guide through here, so I think
I'm gonna
run after him, but stealthily run after him.
I'm gonna kind of like stage
down,
stage whisper back. I see Ranger.
I am glued to his back now that there's like a threat. The distrust fetters a little bit, just in terms of optimacy over his fear of either of them, because they have like
He's
a
very far
big
away.
target. So I am if are you moving stealthily?
Me?
Yeah.
You cleric, sorry.
Theris is not.
He's Theris.
He is at a 13.
Okay, Then I move. No, I move in pace with you. So if you're not stealthing, I would have to dash while stealthing. But I keep in pace with you.
Okay. Are we getting? I guess we're getting closer.
It's up to you. I'm paced with you. I literally like have my hand on like the small of your back so that you know that I am there, like Navy SEAL movement.
Is this like rural swamp area?
Real
Yeah, I
swamp?
think this
Yeah.
grossy stuff.
It's nasty and
Real
sludgy.
swamp.
That's what I mean. You obviously know what I mean
Oh.
by the real swamp area.
Extra difficult terrain as opposed to difficult terrain.
The water is
Yeah.
extra difficult. It's 4 times reduction of movement, and everything
Shit.
else is regular.
Oh yeah. Christ.
I was about to say, where's Ranger when you need him? But I know where he is.
You hear the troll. Oh, should we put the rock, the spicy rock?
Spicy rock.
Oh God.
How big does this lovely young gentleman look in scale to me? Because I'm 6'8", I think I am.
It's a
If I remember.
large creature.
Large creature? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then I pull one of the little small vials from this little like kind of it almost looks like those old school like coin counter machines that the little rollerblader people used to wear at the dino, but instead of little coins in it, it has like little like thin vials, and I pop the cork off of one of them and I will drink a potion, and you see you can see it almost like go in the dim light. You can still see this like slight glow of it like permeating through my skin. And even though Moreau is like a pretty toned dude and pretty buff, you see like the muscle definition on him gets like, it goes from like buff guy outside to like buff guy post workout, where it's like everything's just like a little bit more tightened up and looks nicer. Which means I am potent.
And you're glowing a little bit now.
Of course.
Gonna further like behind like the trees and stuff.
I remember I did this. I death warded Myra.
You did.
That's what that mark is. Yes.
Yeah, making sure we know that.
Nice.
So Myra, you can get down once just in case. I don't think it will be that bad. I hope it won't be that bad.
I can as well.
We'll see.
Because half orc.
Oh, good.
I have one built in.
Okay, I'm gonna try and cross this thing, which is 15 feet. So we need to like dash, double dash, triple dash. I don't know how to get past there.
If it is like a strength thing, I might be able to like help him.
1 second. What do you mean past this
Toss
thing
the
here?
cleric.
This part, is this not water?
No, that's still right here is good. This is the water, and this is water. But there's like an island where you are there. Yeah. And so right beside you.
What is that little guy?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So I'd say why am I paused?
Oh, I didn't even see them. They're like
You
sturges
feel
or shit like that.
A little
Ooh.
a
Set it.
proboscis comes out.
Ow.
Big
And
mosquito.
as soon as you go, whoa, that's what that buzzing. You get hit by a stinger
Ow.
for 4 damage. And it tries to leave your space and everything. Like it's basically, you have a chance to swing at it if you want. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. It's gonna. Oh.
There are other ones as well, and they seem to be going around and staying outside of the light that Myra has shining.
Being stealthy with a torch.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They don't want anything to do with the light,
here.
so they're staying
Great.
outside of the light.
So then I will use my reaction because I have Warcaster. Against the target's only the creature. Okay, just gotta make sure it targets only the creature. Yeah, let's just like Sacred Flame them. I will cast it on my actual sheet, but.
And you guys can do something too if you want. These things are coming up, and it looks like one of them's going to bite him, and one of them, it was coming towards you guys, and you picked it up as it like tried to turn away from yours. Torch didn't like the light, so it might go towards Theris as well. You never know.
Okay, cool. If he's in the dark, I will go assist him.
I have to make a
like next to him.
dex save.
It needs to make a dex save.
13.
It fails. So
Alright.
he takes. That was shitty, but.
Oh, there. That's where it came up.
10 points. 10 points of radiant damage. Great.
The thing blows up in front of you. Myra and Moreau, are you guys going to do anything before these other two do something?
Yeah, I said I was next to him, so presumably I go up next to him and start swatting.
Okay.
Are they right
I
there?
think I can't move, but yeah. Sugma.
Oh.
Can't see.
Hey, what
There's
is that
one.
shiny light
Here,
over
another
there? What is the light? You guys hear the troll turn towards you guys and asked, "What is that light?"
Mira's gonna shoot him with her crossbow, and
Oh.
she's gonna try to snipe him.
Oh, the troll?
Understandable.
Okay.
Hands. Let's see. Dear Lord. Okay.
Where'd that light come from? What?
Where is... There it is. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to use the sniper feat, which gets me -5 to hit, but +10 damage if I do hit. So
Okay.
Very nice.
Sharpshooter.
if it will do it.
Bard shooter.
Bard shooter. I'm gonna also go grab an energy drink really quick.
Dear Lord, my
This show is
computer
not
doesn't want to
sponsored by
do
Monster.
anything right now.
Do you want me to roll for you if you want?
Yeah.
If you want to just roll a d20, that works too. Or if that's too hard, then I will roll for you. I know there is a sharpshooter thing here. I'm going to try to see if I can turn that on quick.
Oh, I'm gonna... Okay, +8.
Oh, it's not a macro. Oh, nice.
So 15 to hit.
Yeah, that's it. That's a hit. Yeah.
All right.
It sinks right into this thing, and you notice it starts to leak like an excessive amount of green-looking, vile blood as it thuds in. Whew.
Yeah, 17 piercing damage.
Nice.
And then... Do I have a bonus action?
Just mobile make me.
Yeah, bonus action. I am going to...
17.
I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite.
And you hear, I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Someone else. Shit.
Or he's crazy.
Or there's someone else.
Maybe Ranger found a fellow
I mean,
hallucinator.
yo.
Sorry, my computer is being really frustrating tonight.
Angry.
You shit.
Okay, I'll just cast the spell for you. What was it again? Smite?
Wrathful Smite.
Right. On him? On Zugma? You're already concentrating on suggestion? No, you're not.
That was many moons ago.
No, that's to show that I am delusional.
Oh, right. That's your Shadowfell Despair.
Mhm.
-2 AC. Well, I took that off in order to... Or took off the concentration. Don't know what that means. But yeah, your Wrathful Smite has been cast upon it. How do you do that exactly? What do you... Yeah, your weapon? Your melee weapon?
So it's actually cast on myself. So yeah, I feel like as she shoots her crossbow, she's pulling out her rapier and like I'm gonna kill him for no good reason because she's delusional.
Okay, and should I have you move the 30 feet as well?
Why?
Or are you... Well, you're pulling out a
He's
melee
over
weapon?
here, right? Yeah.
He's far away.
He's pretty far. Like, you are 95 feet from him? 90 feet?
What's this thing over here then?
Oh, there are, like, sturges there. Like,
Oh.
like mosquito bats.
Yeah, gross.
They're like, basically, sorry, yeah. Your cleric knew what they were right away, and so I didn't really describe them too much. But they're flying around, like, very much like hovering in place. Like it doesn't really flap that much. It looks for, a victim and stays silent, and then pounces down, and it's got a nice long proboscis nose that it can, or mouth thing that it can suck with.
Then yeah, I'll start running towards it.
Do you want to go towards the mosquito thing or towards the troll?
Towards the troll.
Okay, so 30 feet.
And
I guess it's
she'll
kind of
yell
the
'cause
same
she's
thing. There is a mosquito thing in your space. But you can enter the space of a tiny creature, so. Sorry, you're gonna yell what?
It's gonna yell, leave the troll to me, because she's delusional.
Okay. And Moreau, you were gonna do something too?
Yeah, I'm just going to 5, 10, 15. Going to go to here and then try to swat this little fucker out of the sky.
Okay.
Really just try to like you would try to swat, like grab a fly that's slightly bigger. Target, please. Thank you.
And it's.
I miss.
Yeah, like you think you get it, but like you move your hand and it's gone. It's flying around still.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I moved my extra 5 feet to 30 total. It should get an opportunity attack on me, technically, because of it's a small creature. It's up to you.
I don't know if it does, if it's tiny.
Yeah, it depends on how you rule how tiny creatures occupy space. It depends on where it is in the space, because it's a good quarter of a space.
Yeah, because you
It's up
have
to
to
you.
be
If you
in
wanna-
its space in order to do that.
Yeah,
You have to leave
up to
its
you.
space. Okay, so we are going to roll initiative. Myra, or Steph, do you want to restart your computer before we... Or maybe we should roll first and then you restart? Or is it not... That won't help, kind of thing.
We'll see. I'll try to roll. Okay.
I'm gonna...
Trying to roll it.
I haven't
Click.
I haven't signaled to roll yet.
Okay.
I
Says
will
there's
set-
no active combat
Yeah,
encounter.
I just set that up now, so I just did, I
Okay.
didn't know what your answer was.
a 6. Good. Right where I belong.
Mm.
I don't think I've rolled above 10 for initiative yet.
Ah,
Oh, geez.
yay. Okay, the cleric should go
Zugma,
last.
The Sturge, the Sturge, and Vuji,
Oh no.
and the Rat. The Rat family.
Yay.
Okay, so
The
Theris is
boys.
last. That is hilarious. Moreau and Theris, and Mira's first. So Myra, you stick this thing in the gut with your arrow, and it ends up bleeding out this green blood all over in front of the campfire, and it starts to laugh and pull on the arrow a little bit, like wiggle it around, and would there more food? And then we will begin combat.
Let me in.
All
Let me in.
right. Well, Myra will keep charging, realizing that her Wrathful Smite was useless because she was too far away.
Okay, I'll let you
Lasts
take that
until
back
you
then
attack.
if you want.
It still
Okay.
lasts until she
It does,
bonks
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, you're right. It is until the next melee attack.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So yeah, I'll run 30 feet towards it. I can't really control my movement right now. I can maybe roll things off my character sheet is how it's looking right now. And then I'm going to try to shoot him again, and I'm gonna try to sharpshoot him again.
Okay, so I'm sorry, you wanted me to do what for you? As far as moving or something?
30 feet towards the troll.
Okay. So like there's 15 feet, let's say, and then you start to hit the hard stuff. Actually, you can move this way 30 feet if you want to move full speed.
Mm-hmm.
Because these
Cool.
there's like a.
I can't.
Can you not see anything?
I can, but I'm like right at the edge of the map right now. And if I zoom out to
What
okay,
is going
wait.
on?
No, it's really bad. I don't know what's going on.
That's strange.
Yeah.
So
I can see it now.
yeah, so you're trying to go
I'll
around
go-
this water.
Yeah, I'll go around the water
Yeah, okay.
because she's already a little.
I didn't
So,
realize how
I
bad
will-
it was for what you could see versus what, you know.
Killing me, man. All right,
I
so
think I
I'm
can
gonna
clear
use
this jump.
sharpshooter again, and maybe. Nope.
It may be just that doesn't. That's not the right thing to do for sharpshooter. So just give me 1 second here, and I'm gonna set your sharpshooter up if you're gonna use it a bunch, and then you can turn it on and off. It's really quick.
No,
but-
it's when I try to roll it off of my character sheet, it's just not cooperating.
right,
so
because you don't
I'm
have
just
the right
going-
thing on there. I don't think. Should be an action. Feature.
All right, so I'm rolling to shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 minus 5, so it's only a 5 to hit.
No.
And I'll turn and look at Theris and say, you get Ranger. You got this, and give him a bardic inspiration.
Okay, so Myra, next time you want to use sharpshooter, it'll be in your effects, and you can right click on the thing and toggle the effect, or just toggle wherever the button for toggle is, depending on your sheet you have. And it'll toggle on and off between sharpshooter and not sharpshooter. It'll give you the +5 and the -10, or +10 -5.
You said it's on effects, right?
If you go to effects, yes.
I only see concentrating and magic shield. It's fine. I'll just hand roll it. It's
Well,
fine.
it's on there, so when your computer works right, it'll be on there again. Okay, so my bad. I'm gonna catch up with you here, and I'm just trying to make it so you can see everything and deal with the technical stuff before we get into the thing. So, anyways, you moved up, you fired the sharpshooter shot, and what else?
It gave bardic inspiration
Bardic
to
inspiration.
Theris.
Okay. We can put a thing on there for that. Or there should be a thing, like, yeah, it's a thing. Choose
Should
a
be.
target. Boom.
Except it's not letting me change off of like the arrow function.
Oh, it wants you to roll it now. I'm just gonna roll it. Whatever.
Hey, sparkly.
What's your? Is it a D8?
Okay.
D8?
Yes, it is.
There you go. You got a D8 now. Okay.
Nice.
Sturge. So this Sturge comes in and it's going to see about some blood from the blood guy, from the blood bank. Oh, yeah.
I will not curse of the eyeless a little bug. I don't even think if I rolled max on it, it would do anything.
And you feel this sucker go in like a needle for 6
Owie.
damage.
Here, you use.
Did you
I think we
do
both
it?
damaged me. Yeah, I did. My bad. There we go. We're good.
Okay. So this thing, this rat, it is crawling up.
Flying rat.
It's crawling up Ranger's arm, and he's trying to pull it off. And like, no, sit still, baby. I know it's okay.
Oh God.
And
Ew.
it hits him.
Gross.
Oh yeah.
It hits him for 6 damage, and he succeeds on a saving throw.
Nice.
He's not looking very good at all. He ends up trying to feed them some rations for his turn, and you see him like, okay, baby, it's okay. Daddy's gonna take care of you. It's gonna be okay. And then this guy goes, Bougie! You help out now, too. This one, I think he lost it. We okay there? And he's gonna start jump around the fire. I don't know what his movement is. 30 feet. Okay, so 5 feet back. And he's just clomping it towards Myra. And I guess it would be 30 more feet. Yeah, because he's going to dash around the swamp.
She's got it, right?
And then this one, you see the thing that he's been talking to comes out, and it's potentially a happy troll couple. And this one comes out of the water.
Cute.
like a beach commercial or like a Bond.
Oh my god.
Yeah, with the hag hair. And it picks up a stick and it swings it and says, "It's still moving!" And it hits Ranger on the head with the log. And you see Ranger petting the rat. And then his head goes sideways and he falls over as the log has clearly cracked his neck in a very uncomfortable way. And goes, "It's not moving no more. It's okay." And then it's going to drop the log and start walking over and look in the fire and stir the pot once, really quick. It's a free action. Sturge. Sturge goes for priest. This one.
Yeah, it hits.
Wow, these Sturges are rolling great.
They really are.
I gotta roll for Sturges all the time now. Wow. They've done work, like 16 damage. Murrow.
Okay, cool. So
there is a Sturge
jumping,
in your space with you, but I mean, yeah, there's a troll.
Fine. He can stay there.
The way.
Yeah, I'm slightly more worried about the guy whose neck just got fucking crushed and folded in half.
Yeah, he's at 0 now. He was at 1, but now he's at 0.
For long jumping, when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet equal to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, if you make a standing long jump, it's half as much, but I have 10 feet. And I have a strength score of 19 because of my potion. So theoretically, I can clear this gap, right?
I believe you can. If you go 10 feet, then you're there. And then so from there, that is exactly... it's right on that cusp there. I will give you a deck save.
It does say
of DC 10 to land that.
Okay, cool.
And not lose any movement or fall prone or anything like that.
Cool. That's exactly what I expected. You said strength save or deck save? Deck save, right?
Acrobatics or athletics, I guess. Okay.
I'll take an athletics check. I'm good at that.
All right, you
Something
launch yourself.
Hey, that mobile potion is pretty good. And then I'm gonna dash, but I don't know if I'm gonna take all 30. I think I'm just gonna get to like here-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take all 30. We're just gonna go there, and then that's all I got. So I don't have a bonus action.
All right, Theris. Seeing your friend Ranger's neck get snapped viciously by a giant log while he pets his family members.
Okay.
very clearly with your beautiful perception check as well.
I'm gonna move up to here. I've got a surge next to me. I guess I'll take the attack of opportunity if he wants to.
Oh yeah, sorry. Surge gets an attack of opportunity against me as well. I was in the space of one of them.
You know what? You guys are both nice. These two Sturges had some nice food, and they fly away surviving.
They're full.
Blood
Blood bank closed for the day.
Okay, I got a range of 30 or 60 feet. Please be 60. Nope, it's 30. That sucks. Well, I do have a range of... All right, so I have a range of 60 feet on Healing Word. So I will heal... All right, it's just going to be first level. I don't want you to get a hit again, but... Healing Word on Ranger.
Okay.
Let me just clear my targets and then target Ranger. And I'll do Healing Word.
Healing Word. And you're at 50, yeah.
Roll. Okay, he gets 8 points of healing, which is fine. And then, with Myra being right next to the troll, I'm going to be like, hit him hard, and I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to do Path to the Grave.
Okay.
So, I curse the troll. And the next time an ally of mine, because it's not going to be me, hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability.
It'll be vulnerability with the very next
all
attack.
the attacks damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
just one attack. Though,
So,
right?
so hit hard, please.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
So this guy has that on him. I will mark him.
And did you give me bardic inspiration? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I heard you say. Okay, I thought you said. You say we gave it to Ranger, and I was like, well, that's gonna be useless. No.
I believe that's in your effects on your character sheet as well.
Okay. I will clear. Target the troll. See what happens.
What are you targeting it with?
Path to the Grave.
Oh,
Use ability.
yeah, that's
There it
Channel
is.
Divinity. You don't have to hit it though. You just have to use the ability. Right?
I just was targeting him in terms of like
Yeah,
I curse him.
and that's an action, and the bonus action was the.
It's Healing Word, and I moved.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm good.
Okay. So Ranger, you see him, his neck with the magic that you infused on him, and you could hear the squawking of ravens in the background as it seemed like they might have been like moving him, like raven feathers, and like they were trying to work together, a swarm of ravens sort of thing, to like lift him back up to his feet.
Wait.
And so he kind of stands there like dazed. And Myra, you're up. Staring down in front of this troll. Yeah. It's a giant 12-foot, 11-foot tall troll. It's got a really, really big beer belly on it. Even though its arms are like very muscular and everything too, it looks like very athletic, like a linebacker kind of thing. And it's very green, and it's got the wound, the arrow wound, still dripping in its front.
All right. She'll glare at him and say, "You're going to rue the day you tried to eat us, or tried to eat someone I know," and cast Hex as a bonus action. And then I'm going to...
I would cancel Wrathful Smite.
It cancels Wrathful Smite.
They're both concentration.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with my sword first, or with my rapier first,
Okay.
which is...
There you go.
Roll 20 plus 8. 28 to hit on that.
No,
and
that
then
you just said 20 plus 8, not a d20.
I was like, wow, you rolled a
I
nat
wish it was
20.
a 28. There we go.
Oh,
no. But
roll another d20.
Why?
Despair
Because
deck.
there is, you need you to roll 2 more d20s, but first 1 d20. That's not ideal for you right now. An 11?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the 11 is a slip up. You lose your footing, so I need you to roll an acrobatics check. Or an acrobatics check, I guess.
Not the
Why does it say
water
check
dog.
for DC 15? But yeah, we'll do dexterity check. It should be a dexterity saving throw. DC 15 dex save.
Oh, so it's a dex save, not
Or
an acrobatics check?
it's okay, it says acrobatics here. Roll an acrobatics check, DC 15 to pass it.
20.
Nice.
Nicely done. Okay, so you
she's the way the flavor text for this is she comes with her rapier and is like, like going to poke, and like her foot gets stuck in the mud, and then she's like, ah. But she regains her footing fairly quickly, and then I actually get I have extra attack, so
okay.
I'm gonna
Before
Nice.
you do though, your foot is stuck in the mud, and on that,
Oh yeah.
it's just one of those like, really, and it's really disheartening. Pick up a despair card.
before I swing again.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Unfortunate. No, we don't know how to get rid of them yet.
If you
I know how to get
roll,
rid of them.
if you roll on the despair, that's distracted. Check out the clouds. Aren't they beautiful? Here, I'll just paste this.
Oh no.
Take a -4 penalty to initiative until you overcome this despair effect. If you're proficient in
Okay.
perception, you gain advantage in the rolls to overcome.
Perception. Sure, I'm not.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're very much
Good.
not. But yeah, you have a -4 initiative. So I'm going to drop you by 4.
Wait, now? Like in this current moment?
No, I guess it's in the future.
Okay. I was like, please don't tell me you just like move in initiative order. At
No,
this
I mean,
point.
because of how this is worded, there's an argument that is correct because it says you take a -4 penalty to initiative, not initiative checks. So
Right.
theoretically, all of your initiatives get -4 retroactively as well. But that's probably just bad
This one's
wording
already
because old
in, 'cause
supplements.
you can't time shift because you're
Right.
looking at the sky. So we'll just go with that. So your first attack went terribly badly, but you managed to not fall at least.
Come on, you got this.
And then I'm like,
Still standing.
and I feel like she's trying to like pull out her foot from the mud, and like kind of almost accidentally does the next attack, but not really.
Just kind of swings wildly.
Yeah.
Too focused on her foot in the mud. Just like, go away. I'm busy.
That'll
Hey,
do
that's
it.
not a natural one.
Okay.
There you go.
All
That'll
right,
do
and
it.
then and then
You
so I
missed.
get an extra d6 to my damage, right? Because of
The
Yeah, Wrathful Smite,
Wrathful
yeah.
Smite, yeah. And I think it's
And everything is doubled.
exactly because of the spell. The channel
Vulnerable,
divinity.
yeah.
So roll well.
Yeah. Big money.
d8 plus 4.
Plus 1d6.
This is gonna be a whole game of Stephanie just swearing at her computer.
It's psychic damage too.
Yeah.
So
It's
nice.
doubled, so 22 psychic damage.
What's your spell save DC?
That's an excellent question. It is. Where do I look that up in the Foundry?
On the spellbook page, it's in the bottom left.
DC 14.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
-1, that tracks.
And then bonus action. Oh, bonus action. I will.
What was the total damage? Sorry.
22.
22 psychic.
Okay. Oh, you hurt Zugma head!
You'll wish I messed with your head, and now I'm going to hex him. That's my bonus action.
I'll just keep the mark on there then.
Well, it's
Cool.
different from Wrathful Smite, but
But I mean as a GM note.
hmm
Just so I know that there's something with the token. Something up. Okay, so that worked out. So the 22 was the 11 doubled, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well,
Hooray.
Sturges
thank you
are
for
up.
walking me through that, because accessing my character sheet is a bit of a pain right now.
You can
Everything's-
restart probably since you just had your turn.
I'm just frustrated because I restarted right before we signed on. So I don't know.
Unlucky. She's just
My
being
internet's
fickle.
Weird. My internet's being weird today.
Oh no.
It was doing this to me at work on a different computer. So
He's down. It is without a doubt.
Wow.
no. Goodbye, Ranger. He got
No!
Bye.
He's not down. He's not
On
down.
the money. So close.
And he passed the Constitution save, so the rats are like beating on him, and he's like, "No, no, no. Okay, just that's the wrong ration. That's just." Oh baby, that's the wrong rat. Daddy needs those fingers. He's going to try to stand up and pick up the rat. Both of them. if he
Incredible
can.
move.
Let's get out of here. Would it be animal handling versus like
Probably.
acrobatics? Animal handling versus acrobatics for the rat. So the rat wins.
Disease rat wins. Oh no.
Come back, baby. Oh no, it's okay. Daddy's not trying to hurt you. It's okay. So Zugma is scared of you now. So disadvantage on attacks against you. And did it get hit with fire last turn? Did not.
No, I don't
That
believe
was
so.
not fire.
Wrathful Smite is psychic.
It's psychic. Okay, so I believe that's just plus. But yeah, it is scared of you. So it's going to take the thing that you the arrow that you stuck into it with the sharpshooter, and it's going to go. What you doing, my head is. And it slashes the arrow across its own gut.
No.
And it's
How'd you do
going
that?
to do 2d6 slashing damage to itself with the arrow that you put into it. Oh! Okay. So it regenerated 10 and then took 10 away from itself. As it does that, though, I guess it's just going to be you. Because a 15-foot cube around it, or anywhere, I guess, but it's 15 feet.
Just out of range.
And so, yeah, Theris, just like in front of your feet is where it stops landing. It's like this. And
A 20 by 15 cube. But
right, the green one.
It's hard to see under the. Yeah.
So Myra is the only one, and you fail the Venom
18.
Spray save. So the Venom Spray, you take the poison damage right away is the 4d8, and that's the other damage is for me, I guess, and I took that already. So like
So 18. You take 18 points of poison damage.
yeah.
I'm gonna need you out of that to my character.
So minus 18 poison.
Okay, well,
Ouchie.
And
Why is it asking me for
then it's going to
Oh, because I'm concentrating on Hex. Son
right.
of a bitch.
Right.
Not anymore.
Oh, that's you hate to see it.
It runs away this way. Is it scared of you, so it's gonna just sidestep you. Try to go like around. I think I can make that save again. Or what?
It has to use its action for Wrathful Smite. So it has to use its action to steal itself, I believe.
as an action, yeah.
Wow.
That's
As
why
an
it's a
action,
paladin
And-
spell, so of course it's ridiculous.
I did not
As an
know
action,
that. That's why
The
it's a
creature
good
can
spell.
make a wisdom
It's-
check.
Right.
It's not a wisdom save, it's a wisdom check.
Yeah, it's a check against the DC. It's a insanely busted paladin spell because it's paladins.
Okay, so this
Because why
one,
would you use a paladin spell when you can just use smite?
this one sees Ranger moving around again,
No, go away.
and
No.
Can't you see I'm trying to save somebody's life?
it walks up closer to Ranger, and just being close to him, you can see that he's like starting to react, and he's like, he starts looking and like seeing the troll kind of, and he's like, but what's happening? What is all this? And then the troll makes a claw attack on him.
Good night. Natural one. Natural one. Natural one.
He absorbs elements.
Oh,
That's definitely not how that works, but
That's not how that works. Damage. Yeah, so that's 18 damage to Ranger.
hey, DM,
Yes.
do these guys look like they're using strength, like pure strength, to hit these guys?
It is like a claw attack. Like he's literally
Okay,
buffeting down on him.
great.
Ranger is he was kind of not even
Enfeeble.
present in this moment from what you guys could tell. Like he's almost daydreaming about this whole thing. This thing goes down with another claw attack at him, but instead of clawing at him, it just sort of like grabs him with the two. Like he's got a bite and a claw attack to make on him, and so instead of doing that, he just sort of like grabs him with the claws and just ends up rending. Like you guys see, like hear like tissues moving and peeling sounds. And then, like you see the creature bent over and disappeared, and then you see like a rat go flying up and land in the pot, and then you see an arm go flying up and land in the pot.
that's gonna be tough to grow
I
back.
can't. I was gonna say I can't heal that. I can't. That's the one thing I can't do.
That's a 7th level spell, baby.
That's a few more levels. Oh
And-
no.
And Ranger's still there.
Is
But he's got an arm. He's down an arm right now.
Yeah, he's there and also there, unfortunately.
And the troll is holding the other parts of him in it's kind of like, half picked it up or whatever in his space. In the troll space now. Vuji the troll. So the Sturges there are staying on the outside. They like the sound of blood, the smell of the blood though, so they're kind of staying behind and following in. Moreau.
Okay.
Seeing that happen.
I'm going to go to here and attack rat. Smack rat.
Rat.
Just gonna like instantly just like kind of slide in and just like sweep kick the rat. I don't know
Okay.
how big they are, but
It's
I need it out of my way.
big enough that you guys could see Ranger petting them and that they were definitely not his wife and
regular
daughter.
rats?
They're definitely
cool.
not his wife and daughter.
10 points of damage as you just hear a like crack of lightning across the rat's head. And I try to like kick it over towards the fireplace out of my way.
Yeah, I mean,
And then I'm gonna move.
It's very
there.
much dead.
I'm
The
going
troll looks
to-
down at you like, "Ugh! You're not sharing food!"
Hello, big ugly fucker. And he's going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack him. Kind of like sliding through and like spinning the rat, just gonna instantly go for another spin kick and try to take out this thing's like. Try to kick its knee, knowing that it's about as thick as my torso, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not exactly going to cripple it. Oh, I
Well, actually,
attacked
this
the
one,
rat, but
this one
26.
looks a little bit more. Yeah, that's a hit. This one looks a little bit more like wet and sopping, and its skin is like falling off sometimes. When,
Gross.
As it swings at you and stuff, or as it swings at Ranger.
Gross. Attack it more.
Yeah, gross. Attack it more. 15
Yeah,
damage.
you get some chunks of skin sloughing off of it.
And then I'm going to. I feel like I don't want to use the brand yet.
Seems like wherever you
Maybe.
punch in, it like disappears in that area and becomes like jello and pudding and like.
Yeah, that's all. I'm not going to use anything else yet because this guy seems a little bit more frail. And that is, yeah, that's all my movement. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, and it's Theris again.
Me. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna cast a spiritual weapon at 4th level.
Okay.
It pulled up a companion manager, and I know it probably wanted to do that, but I don't have a spiritual weapon.
Right.
But
so
for
what
me-
would be your
I imagine it's just this long black, like almost like pitch black sword
sword?
that sort of apparates in the air. I would
Like
say in like a burst of raven
that,
feathers. Sure, that looks perfect.
Perfect.
It appears near him. I guess I can move
What's
it. I don't
him? This
The
one?
troll. Yeah,
Big
it appears
man.
near the troll. I'm gonna now attack the troll.
Okay. A spiritual
No,
weapon.
I'm good on that bardic inspiration. That was a real good roll. But I like that it
Nice.
asked if I wanted to do it. Damage.
That's a hit for sure.
It should be 2d8. I don't know why it's doing. Well, take the
You can
last
do
d8 off and I'll figure it out.
situational. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, well, take the last d8 off, which is an 8, so that sucks. So it does 11 points of damage.
Still, that's a
11
pretty
plus
good,
4. 11 plus 4 is 15 points of damage, I think.
a pretty good chunk. The
And
this acidic, venomous scent comes and fills the air around you again, Myra,
oh
as it
god.
bleeds.
And then that was a bonus action. So as my action, what was it?
You cast it at 4th level,
Yeah,
so it should be 3d8, right?
it's 2d8. It's 2.
1, 2, 3.
No, it's 2d8. It goes up every 2.
Every 2 levels.
Oh, it goes up every 2. Okay.
And yeah, we're using a spell slot at 3rd or higher. The damage increases for every 2 slot levels above 2.
That's a cleric thing that I've never
Yeah.
dealt with.
It very much. There's a bunch of cleric spells that do that, and I'm like, okay.
Algorithmic scaling. Cool.
you know.
Thank you. I love doing that.
And then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on it, so it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Can you roll the damage for it? Whether it's
Oh.
damage or versatile? It's versatile.
It's
Because he's
versatile.
damaged,
Yeah, because he's damaged.
1d12 plus 4 plus 1d12 plus 4. Oh, there shouldn't be another 4 on there. All right. Well, 2d12 plus 4. Oh, I guess that's not how that works. Anyway,
Excuse me.
I'll check. But it's. Are you?
Oh no!
Bong. You hate to see that.
It's 6 points of damage. There's an extra D4. There's an extra +4 on there. I don't know why, but that's 2 ones in the D12.
So
He also
6
has to make a
points.
wisdom save first, so
No, he
may just
failed.
not even take any. Okay.
He failed.
It's a wisdom save,
He's
and a
already
troll.
scared. He's already scared, and you can't he doesn't have that big of a brain. You can't make
Is
him.
he still scared if he's been attacked?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's frightened
Yeah?
of you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So it's only 6 points of damage. I'll figure out why that's doing that. Other than that, I'm gonna move forward next to Myra. That's it.
Nice.
I can't add your bardic to damage, can I?
I don't think so. No,
You're not that kind of bard.
not that kind of bard. I mean, I am that kind of bard,
Swords.
but
Nah, you're always that kind of bard.
Okay, Myra, it's time to show what kind of bard you are.
are a scary one apparently. She's gonna
Get him,
turn
Skeeter.
to the troll as it starts to run away from her, and she's like, "Oh no, you don't get to escape me!" And she's gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on it as a bonus action.
Okay.
More hex.
Well, it's oh, I thought I did. I don't know. There it is. All right. Whoa. Okay, sorry. Things just decided to catch up.
No problem.
So and then I'm gonna run up to it because she's being real stupid right now. It's okay. Can you put me like next to the spiritual weapon, or even better, do spiritual weapons count towards flanking?
No.
No.
No. Ah, darn. All right, yeah. If you could put me up, and then I am going to whack.
Bonk.
Okay.
So this thing's pretty big, but it's fast for being big, but it's pretty big, and you're in a muddy area, so it's not moving fast enough to get away from Myra.
I get an additional 4 necrotic to that.
And it's like holding its arms up and trying to like not let you see it, look it in the eye, because it's frightened of you right now. As
So
the
that's
14.
14 with the first rapier hit. And
Hexblade's Curse is on it as well. So that's... Or is that
That was
only...
the- I added it on there.
Okay.
It-
D8 plus...
That's 15 to hit.
Gotcha. 15 is also a hit. That is exactly what you needed.
Okay, and then
Very nice.
Slid under his arm defense. This is what he was doing.
and with this one, I'm actually going to use my bardic inspiration to do defensive flourish on it.
Oh, and that's another 14 damage. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
And-
nice.
So the bardic inspiration, you're going to use it to increase your AC? Or what?
Yes. So I think I have to roll that, but it won't let me.
Right.
Sometimes it's not. Wait, maybe. Usability.
Extra damage.
Ah.
Yeah, one of your dice. Just roll a d8.
Yeah.
And use up.
Yeah, it does extra damage, and then I add that to my my AC as well. Roll. one.
Right.
Oh, 8 extra damage, and I get
Ooh.
an 8 to my DC, so it was 13. So I'm at 21 AC.
Okay. That sounds right. No. 23? Oh, 21, because you have the minus
Right,
2.
because I had the -2 from being
Yeah.
delusional,
okay.
which is this whole situation.
Gotcha. I'm going to set a flat 21 for this round because we're gonna forget. Okay, so that's your turn then, right? Good turn.
Mhm.
So how does that go down? Just recap that while I do Sturgis.
So she basically glares and goes, "Oh no, you're not gonna escape that easily. And you'll never escape me." Casts Hexblade Curse, runs up to it, slices, or rather, I guess stabs, because it's a piercing weapon. She'll pierce, and then just like immediately pull it out and like stick it again, and then she does like a flourish that puts her into a defensive stance.
Okay. So as this troll is completely afraid of you the whole time you're doing this, you're just like moving, dodging all around it, and Ranger, you hear a whimper out of him as he leans.
Still
He's
alive.
got one arm, and he's like unconscious, and he's like leaned onto the pot, and you hear like a whimper as he like falls into the pot as he failed his death save.
That's
Zugma though. Zugma is afraid of you, so he's going to
Stabs effectively.
one bite attack at your face.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Because he's a scared little man.
13. You've got
Well,
a high
he's a scared
AC.
big man. He's got a scared big man.
So his scared big man tries to claw you, and then he tries to claw you again. And a 15 misses. So he's literally holding one arm up like this and just trying to hit you like this and like...
If I can't see it, it can't hurt me.
Yeah. And like you're stabbing with these pointy little stabs that normally like, little things don't hurt him. And now he's all this green stuff is falling out of him, and
I feel like as she's like embraced like the hex aspect of her nature now, like you almost see like a dark aura kind of coming off of her.
But one thing that did happen during that exchange is that every time that you poked it with the sword, you noticed that the psychic damage didn't do it, but the other damage did, and it's starting that bleeding that it has. Where is it? Yes, there it is. 2d8s. And you did it twice, so 4d8s. That bites back at you for 24 damage. As you have hurt it, nearly killed it, but it has a stinging effect as its blood sprays out at you through the little holes that you poked into it. Vuji continues to put the rest of the first one in the pot, as Moreau stands there in front of her. Fuji's like, "You not interrupt in there. This one stays in," and like half puts the lid on the pot, and then just gonna make sure. Yeah. So
It was afraid of me. Doesn't it have to move away?
No.
It
No,
does
it
not
just
have
can't
to.
move
It just
close to
can't
you.
move closer.
yeah.
Can't willingly move any closer to you.
So Moreau, this thing has such a. You thought that maybe like it might have been the smell of the fire or something, but it's getting close to this creature as you move within that distance, like the rat and everything. You take 9 damage from just the stench of this thing invading your
Gross.
brain. It's like
But
necrotic.
you gave me that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like necrotic smell that
Stinky.
like smelling salts, but from the depths of the swamps
Gross.
of the Shadowfell. Yeah, that's yeah. Behind you, you hear bzzz, and the Sturges stay away from the fire. Moreau, it is your turn. Do you guys want to take a quick break? After the end of
combat.
this. Okay. Myra,
Yeah, we
you're
can
up.
finish it. I'm going to, since she seems distracted by putting the lid back on, I'm going to use that to kind of like slide underneath her legs and get behind them, creature thing. And I'm going
Where you
to
go?
try to like basically just like double donkey kick it right on the ass to try to push it into the fire using Crusher.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully.
I was like, okay, so contest of strength? No. Oh.
Okay, or I just miss and try again.
That
Please?
one'll do it.
Okay, there we go. Jesus. So yeah, I'll use Crusher to move her. It's just 5 feet. And she takes 12 points of damage.
She will bump into the fire pit and take an extra d4 of fire damage as well. So
Moreau does not know
16.
that that's good, but it just made sense for him to try to push her into the fire anyway.
She just stepped a foot into the coals, but she's like, ow, 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 ow!
Yeah.
Trying to like
and then
hop on
I'll-
one foot and blow on her other foot.
How much did I move? That's 25 total. Cool. And then I'll get back into me. Actually, I'll go here.
Oh, I meant to go back to you.
That's okay. I just right there. Just to stay between me and the fire. Can I make like a check or whatever to see if the fire has like an adverse effect on her? Because trolls are giants, right? So they're not in my expertise.
Not right now.
Okay.
Unless it's your turn, if you're gonna do why? What's the point? What I'm asking.
Just to see if he sees that the fire affects her more negatively than he would have expected.
Well, I did say
so that
that
he
you
knows to
pushed it
keep
in,
push
and
air.
it's like holding its foot, and it took 4 damage from the fire, but it's like hopping around on its foot and trying to blow
Okay,
out its other foot. If that's not good enough for you, then I don't know what to tell you. Theris, you are up. Spiritual weapon hits.
I just need to attack. I haven't attacked yet. I will not use Bardic Inspiration on it. Let's see what happens. 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Great. Normal. What is up today? Huh?
Wow.
Screw this.
It takes
Screw
the 6
this.
damage.
Hey, Myra, how you feeling there? Health-wise.
So if you're looking at Myra, she's like, if she were a barbarian, she'd totally be raging right now. But there is so much blood that you can't really tell, because the green blood and the red blood, they've all kind of mixed to make this muddy brown color. But you're pretty sure you see that almost her entire body is blistering from the acid.
Lovely. I'm gonna quickly grab my Staff of Healing, reach out from as far away as I can, and just reach out and boop on the small of your back. Just gonna be like, nope, I'm good. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 4th level. Just need to know how to do that. Okay, so I think... there it is. 4th cast. Okay. Healing.
Oh, okay.
Normal.
Okay, I see how this is.
23 points of healing. Oh, shit. I didn't need to do that.
Yeah, no, I know you meant to heal Myra for it instead. So Myra, you get the 23 points of healing from the Cure Wounds spell as you take the Staff of Healing out and boop.
And then...
The boop of
I
the Raven
moved-
Queen.
The boop of the Raven Queen. I'm going to try and go... That's a total of 20 feet. I'll at least try and give some flanking in some way, shape, or form.
And it starts
this.
to spin around in place 3 times. It's oh, who's up?
So you're up, Myra.
Okay. So you said it was the psychic damage that didn't do anything, or the necrotic damage, Greg?
When it got hit with your Wrathful Smite, did not
Uh-huh.
spray you back.
Yeah. So I'm realizing my last 2 attacks, I did not roll for Hex in the damage.
What didn't you
You
lose,
lost
Hex?
concentration on it.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I did. Okay. So
It's looking pretty
let's
weak though, and it's like, you know,
So action swipe. And we're rolling this with advantage, right? Because you're
Yeah, you can have it. Well, if you move over 1 space, you can. So I'll just give it to you. You have plenty
that's
of movement.
23. And then I do +4 because he's got Hexblade's curse. He's cursed. So another 14 piercing, and then turn around, stab him again.
Oh, that was so close to being a natural 20.
Right.
So
16 to
14.
hit.
Wait a minute. So the first attack, it did a total of 14 damage?
Correct.
Okay, so you don't need to do anything past the first one. But as that happens...
But I want to for flavor. Can I try?
Well, you can, but you still have an attack, and you still have a bunch of your movement. So if you want to get over closer or do something else, you still have an attack action. So one thing, though, or I think it's 2d8. 4 damage of venom juices spray out on you as your rapier goes in and and that's the last leak it has. Or go ahead.
So she stabs it, and as the troll falls, she looks at Theris and says, "See, I told you I had it," and then immediately starts running towards the other troll and shoots it with a crossbow.
Jesus.
So 25 feet. Oh, that's brilliant.
Nice.
Sharpshooter? I can turn it on.
You
for
know
if
what?
want.
I think I'd like sharpshooter.
Okay, it
Just
should be
'cause.
on.
All right.
We'll see if it works.
-5. Yep, it's there. And just a normal roll because no longer flanking. 9, I'm assuming, does not.
Hits
So
Myra.
17 to hit.
You've hit yourself.
I hit myself. Did I target myself?
Bonk.
So you hit a
believe you did,
17? A 17 is enough.
All right.
Nicely done. Also, this creature had your Hexblade's thing on it, so you get to heal, I think.
I do get to heal 5. That is
5?
correct.
Okay, so that's +5. That's what the inspiration to run away. You felt better all of a sudden.
All right. 19 piercing.
19 piercing damage, and this
the other
thing is checking.
And then I technically get another attack
What?
because I did use the attack. I have 2. I have the so
Crossbow
that was
expert?
Crossbow expert, which is bonus action. Because I didn't use a bonus action this turn, but I still have an extra attack.
You have an
because
extra attack
you
and a
attack
bonus
twice.
action attack. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, instead of one.
So that's the light crossbow or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I throw my shadow blade at it?
You don't have a shadow blade out.
Well, it would be you cast it. Can you cast it and throw it at the same term?
It's an
I'm not-
action to cast it.
Okay. Got it. Then she's gonna throw a dagger instead.
Okay. Yeah. Shadow Blade is a bonus action. My bad. So
But still, you can't bonus, but you still can't
but I
bonus
already
action
attacked
and
her,
throw.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
You also,
it's fine.
yeah.
Right.
I'll throw a dagger instead. It'll be fine. 16 to hit.
Okay, that'll do it. It meets.
So that's an extra 8 piercing damage.
Okay, this one's like, Zugma, what you doing, Zugma?
I killed him.
No,
Right up.
Zugma. And the Sturge starts moving towards Zugma.
Yummy, free food.
Yeah. I don't know if it wants that kind of blood, though.
Yeah, it's gonna drink the blood and die from poison damage.
The one bit of poison. Just one.
Ranger doesn't get a turn this turn.
Oh, no.
Zugma doesn't get a
Understandable.
turn this turn. Vuji does get a turn. Vuji,
Hello.
you're sneaking around over there, and you've been hurting her too, and
Bring
pushed
it.
her into the
I did.
fire.
Yeah, I did just kick her literally in the ass.
So, 2d10. Oh, lucky. And then a bite attack.
Oh, no.
Made up. Oh, ouchie.
So you take 3 damage from just the stench of this thing again. And then
Stinky.
it hits you with a bite as it just turns around and just tries to put its face on top of your head.
Oh,
And takes a little chunk out of the top of your skull for 15. And then it's not letting its teeth go of your head. And it's just using its claws and trying to drag one down the front and one down the back and trying to open you up.
understandable. No, I'm fine. She can come.
Oof.
Come to the party. 26. What the fuck?
Oh, my bad. There's too much troll voice. I need to drink some water. Okay, so just to make sure, the claw attack deals both slashing and necrotic, so you're not resistant to either one or anything?
Nope, just lightning.
Okay. So the total for the first one was 18. And the next one is again 2d6
Oh,
plus 4 plus 1d10. It's another 15 from this troll onslaught. And it's like
I'm
trying to keep your
fine.
head inside of its head if it can, and it's gonna try to like get all of you into it without moving. It's like you're a moving meal, like an octopus.
understandable. Hey, I'm next.
The Sturge flies around. Moreau, you're up.
I'm going to trying to like, since he has me or she has me at like this weird kind of angle, putting her in like a crouching position. I'm going to like, without having her let go of me, because I feel like that is probably a bad idea in terms of blood loss. I'm going to just like use her as a counterweight and just start like kicking her towards the fire again.
Okay.
I already have her targeted. And just like start kicking towards her knee to force her to back up.
She can't
take,
back
like,
up
a stutter
anymore.
step.
You can see she's against the fire as close as she's gonna get.
Cool.
Mechanically, she's not
that's
going. She like
good.
there's a 100-pound pot behind her that your like ranger is boiling in, and so if you kick her into it, she's just gonna have like something to back into, right?
Jesus Christ.
She will. Oh. Yeah, neither one of
Good.
those is good enough to keep her there, though.
Is that a nat one?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh no!
The 8's for the
Stop!
fumble.
Stop getting despair,
Wow.
both of you.
Okay, so you can roll once on the
need
despair
another
table
No.
as well,
Another one.
and I'll look up what that is while you.
Did
do
I get
it.
distracted too? Let's go.
Jeez. And then yours is a whoops. You hit an unintended foe in combat. Randomize all foes within 5 feet. So there's nobody else to hit there. So you missed that with the attack anyway. So it's fine.
Just swing blindly.
Okay. So Moreau, that didn't go so well.
Yeah, I can't see very good. I'm inside of a troll's mouth.
You're distracted. Check out those clouds.
More like
I look up towards the
there's
clouds.
Probably the raven flying ahead, and we're both just like, "Oh, hi! What you doing up there?"
I just look up and see the inside of a troll's mouth, a little dangly uvula. I'm like, ooh, pretty.
Okay, Varys, your friends are bloodied, but there's a troll it's also hurt. Not as hurt as them.
Okay.
It looks
Gonna kind of
fairly
step
hardy.
around.
The one by the fire, it's still got some life left in it.
I'm gonna kind of come around this tree here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anybody looking like
you? By the way, you
bad?
hear more sturges buzzing behind you.
I can't deal with them right now.
I mean, Myra doesn't look great.
Okay.
Look fine.
You look fine?
Yeah, I'm always covered in blood.
That doesn't okay. Okie dokes. First of all, do I know Sturges are undead? I would assume I have some sort of connection to knowing undead. Great. And I'm assuming these trolls are not either.
No.
They're diseased, probably in some way, shape, or form, but not
They're
undead.
very diseased. This one, the one that has been hitting Myra, has some sort of, it's got the sweet smell of venom on it as well. And the other one just smells like garbage.
Okay. She hitting hard. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Shoot.
I mean, I'm okay for a little while, so.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action. I will leave my spiritual weapon over there, and I will bonus action teleport.
Oh.
Blessing of the Raven Queen. Be behind her.
Very cool.
I guess I'll go there instead to make it a little bit more sneaky. So I'll use one of those things, and then please let me have like the thing I was looking for. Why should we not have the thing I was looking for? Or why should we not need to be close for it? Nope, it is. I need to be close for it. Okay, I am going to cast Vampiric Touch on her.
Oh.
Yeah, you're pissing a Death Cleric off. Or a Grave Cleric, whatever I am. Oh, I have to target the token.
That's interesting.
I wish I had more.
Does that also stop me from regenerating?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
Didn't know if the target can't regain hit points or if that's a thing.
No, it's not on that's not on this spell. I have to make a melee spell attack. We'll see what happens.
You should notice too that you have 2 new spells in your spell
I do
list.
see that, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration. I don't think that hits. Oh, does a 15 hit?
It is just off.
Oh shit, bombs. All right, great.
Boy.
So if you did
Lovely.
roll the Bardic, then it'll be...
I did. Yeah, I rolled an 11 at first, and then I rolled a 4 on the Bardic. A 15 is what I needed.
A 16 is a hit.
Fine.
Ouch.
Well,
So
I'm glowing. My hand is still glowing with some necrotic energy as I can now concentrate and keep casting the spell, but we'll see what happens.
Right. Okay, Myra. Theris has jumped from behind you to in front of you after you ran away towards the troll.
So, as she moves towards the troll, I'm gonna move to kind of close the gap between the two of members of my party. And you just see, if you were to look at her, you'd see her almost cover in like shimmering frost as I cast Armor of Agathis.
Whoa. I don't know why that's so big. I didn't mean to make it so big.
That's fine. It's pretty cool. So yeah, Armor of Agathis. That means you're gonna have temp HP.
5 temp HP, and then if I get hit with a melee attack, they take 5 cold. And I'm actually going to cast it. I might cast it at a higher spell level to get extra. I'm going to cast it at 3rd level because I haven't used anything in 3rd level. So
15 temp HP.
No, it's raises by 1. I thought, not by 5.
It raises by 5 every time.
It's 5, yeah.
5 per level, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's why it's a very good warlock spell.
Upcast that to level 20.
And then that is my turn.
Okay.
I don't cast spells often because they take up all my action.
The Sturge goes and starts eating this troll, and you hear the other Sturges come and join it, and they all start taking some drinks, some spicy drinks.
Yummy.
You hear a bubble out of the cauldron, and then this thing starts its turn. It did not get hit with fire this turn, but it doesn't matter. What does matter is this part of it.
Oh, shoot.
Well, it's 2d10. So everybody takes 6 damage from the rancid
Stinky.
generation.
What kind of damage? Yay! I take only 3.
Oh, okay. So
I'm resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay, and then it is going to, well, it was trying to kill Moreau before, and it's got its face in its mouth, or its head. Moreau's head is in its mouth, so it's going to try to take Moreau's head the rest of the way off.
Oh, shit.
Bring it, Papa.
An 11. Does not do it.
Not so lucky.
A claw attack.
Sure, why not?
Oh.
We'll use a little bit of blood magic. Motherfucker, come on. That probably still hits.
So, 19.
Yeah, it definitely still hits.
And then, yeah, minus. Okay, so. So, Blood Curse of the Eyeless, it will take like -1 off of my attack.
It's your attack roll, but it's only for the one attack because I didn't amplify it, so it just brings it down to 18, which still hits.
It's only okay. Only if you amplify it. That's right. Okay.
Right.
So that one damage. Okay, yeah. So 22 damage between slashing and necrotic. So it's like 9 slashing.
Doesn't matter. It brings me to 0, and then back up to 1 from Relentless Endurance.
Okay. So
See
it
the
thinks
body,
you should
it
have
goes
dropped.
like limp for a moment, and then snap back to reality as there's like just sparks of lightning flying out from underneath his hands and inside of his mouth.
Yeah, it thinks you should have dropped, so it turns like as it like kills you, it turns around and tries to hit this priest here because it recognizes that you look like the other one. So it's one more claw attack at Theris this time.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Normal damage. Ooh, that's low.
Some of that is reduced, but not all of it.
Right. So it was a 9 necrotic, so that goes down to 4. So it's
Sweet.
-5, so it's an 11 total damage.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that's its turn. You stop hurting! You go in pot! Go inside pot!
Or are you down?
Nope.
Because of Relentless, right?
A
Takes more
little,
than killing me to kill me.
a little Sturge comes up behind you, Myra, and
There.
why can't I select my Sturge? There it is. It tries to take some Myra juice. Oh, that was a 14, and it rolled. Okay, and then this other Sturge.
Feel like she heard the buzzing and was just like, "Whoop."
Okay, maybe the other Sturge is gone. Oh, that's right. It did left over there. They're all eating the other one. They're all eating Zugma right now. Moreau,
Yummy.
you're up. You're flanking with
Okay, I'm
Myra.
going to try to advantage or plus whatever.
Advantage on attacks.
Cool. I going to purely just from the angst of being knocked unconscious. You see there what very little skin is actually visible on Moreau because he wears like a lot of leather. You see there's like these spiraling like kind of similar to Marseille's like one big massive scar. He has this kind of like slight lightning arc like burnt into his skin. You see
Right.
just barely across from underneath. You see it like slightly glow underneath the arm, and the hand wraps glow a little
Right.
bit. I'm going to use magic tattoo as a bonus action, I believe.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's my bonus action, and then I will beat the shit out of her. Hopefully, if it goes according to plan. Twice. Please.
That's a hit.
Hey. And then I'm going to. So, Jesus. 16, and then I'm going to apply my brand of castigation as well.
Heck yes.
I believe is
So it's not going to be less than 16.
just. Yeah. Which I believe is just when I hit somebody. Cool. And then she takes an additional on top of that. Psychic damage equal to my Hemocraft modifier. I don't know what that means.
What do you use for your are you using intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence. Okay, so she takes
So it's
2
your
more
intelligence
psychic
modifier.
damage. Cool.
Did you do your extra d6 on a melee attack?
No, I'm gonna roll that after. Just because I don't have the thing for it.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh wait, I think I do actually. I just forgot to activate it.
So it would be +4.
Okay, cool. And then
The brand damage or what?
between both attacks, yes, +4.
Okay.
And then another 7 of force damage from the magic tattoo.
Why not the 10?
10, and then so the
So 17.
other. Yeah, so 16 and then 17, and then so all in all total it's
37.
37. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Minus 17 more.
Of like 4 different damage types.
Yeah. That's a heck of a lot. So okay, describe what just happened in non-technical terms.
You see him fall limp for a minute, and then as she kind of like just drops the body out of her mouth after like you see the like these huge massive puncture wounds in the neck, they kind of like they don't really stitch up as much as they almost look to like kind of solder close from the just like massive surge of electricity that comes from him. and almost just kind of like he was levitated up by the blast of lightning from his body deciding that it didn't want to die. And then he just like unleashes these completely blind Hail Mary strikes on it. And you can, those of you that have like the angle for it, you can see he's not actually even hitting her like with like physical contact, but there's like this kind of shadow of an electric fist that follows out of his hand and like corrects for his haymaker and just like leaves these massive scorch marks across its back.
I'm seeing it like
and
a
then,
glitch.
Yeah, essentially there's like a lag between his hits, and then left behind on the back where the lightning strikes, there's like a almost like this scar seared into the back of her that kind of fades away with this like kind of magic-y or glowy stuff from his brand of castigation.
Magical glowy aura stuff.
She screams. Yeah. Does that push her at all into the thing at all?
Yeah, so with Crusher, she technically would move 5 feet, but since it's in the way, she just like, do whatever you want.
She just takes a step into the fire, that's all.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me. Wounded.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that worked. It's just past the tipping point. I thought I gave her 2 health.
Right on the money.
I was like, no, she has more than 2 health. Okay, so...
Great. I don't have to focus on her anymore. I was really nervous. You're like, yeah, she really doesn't have any damage against her. And I was like, well, I'll try, but now I won't.
I'll try.
Now, it didn't work. It really didn't. I was like, yeah, and then it didn't. I tried to slap her, which is kind of embarrassing for him because she's a very big woman. So yeah, I'm gonna take the staff, hold it up high in the air, and kind of give it one sort of gigantic wave and cast Mass Cure Wounds from it. Choosing only, let's see if I can do this right, because I can control click. Nope, not the Sturge. Not the Sturge. Don't want the Sturge in that. Oh, I need to do shift probably. Hey, there it is. Mass Cure Wounds. Boom, just the 3 of us.
Wow.
Does it technically hit Ranger? If he's still
alive.
If he's still
21 points of healing.
Oh my god.
That looks awesome.
I always look great.
That was a real good roll. Yeah. 21 points
back to full
healing.
Yeah, that was really good. 674. Oofy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm somehow not up all the way. Wait. Oh, because I took more than 20. I've taken more than 21 damage. That's why. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
That's funny.
Nice.
Sure. Wow. That's a good staff.
Thanks. Love my staff.
Big sticks.
And then I think he's dead. Is he dead? Is Ranger dead? Like
Ranger
dead.
is okay. So
he's been boiling in the pot for a while.
Yeah, if you look over, yeah, we'll do that after. No, you can't. There's nothing.
Okay.
You can't tell what
I
you
was just
could do right now to help him.
Okay, just in case, this spiritual weapon is going to move 20 feet toward us, getting ready probably on its next attack to attack in turn, but it moves 20 feet, up to 20 feet. I hope probably won't be able to hit next turn anyway. Alrighty, well, there it is.
It is exactly 20 feet away now.
Woo! Good for him.
Myra, you're up.
Get him.
Knowing that
Get
after
him,
you, this creature
And then you
is
said
going
we're
again.
flanking, right?
Yeah, you guys are
All right.
flanking together. Yeah.
Alright. That's what I like here.
And this thing's like spinning around like the other one's trying to do, and trying to get a
23 to hit.
Whoa.
No, what is that?
Ow, ow,
Should do a
ow,
little
ow,
fucking kickflip.
That was a bad joke, is it?
Yeah.
That
Piercing.
That hits with the 6 piercing. This one doesn't spray out anything at you, like you were expecting it to. And that's a hit as well.
I'm missing all my extra damage bonuses. 11 piercing, and then bonus action crossbow.
Would you have sure, the crossbow expert gives you
Yep,
range?
I can do it as a bonus action, and then I have 2 regular attacks.
But does that change the fact that you're in melee? You're shooting somebody that's
No, crossbow expert means I don't get disadvantage on
that. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was
close range.
Wasn't sure if it was just long range.
Nope. Crossbow expert.
I don't use that anymore. I forgot. I took it on every character for like 2 years, and then I was like, okay, not everybody shoots crossbows.
Yeah.
It's very strong.
Gunner is also really strong too. It's the more advanced version.
Should I try to sharpshoot it in the eyeballs?
I think you have disadvantage because you're so close.
Nope.
No, that's the whole thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was. Yeah.
Hey, you know,
Go for it. Go
Big
for it.
money.
Why not?
Big money, no whammies. You know.
It still looks like you need to do that if you want to down it with these conventional attacks.
You have advantage.
10 to hit.
Oof.
Does you have advantage?
You're right. I do have advantage. Sorry, it wasn't letting. So let's see if I do any better.
You need to roll a 26 or no, minus 21.
No.
Double tens. So the crossbow bolt goes wide.
And let me see.
Wait a sec.
No. So it misses the troll and misses Moreau.
What's your? Oh, I was gonna say, what's your crossbow?
Just a regular hand crossbow.
I know. I mean, what's your attack to it?
It's saying +3, but that doesn't seem right.
What's your dexterity modifier?
Huh?
What's your
My
dexterity modifier?
modifier? +4.
It should be
It should be 4. It should be +8 to hit. Yeah.
Right.
Minus 5.
Showing 3
Plus hit.
on my character sheet.
It's showing +3. Yeah. What? Let me see.
Yeah, so
here.
+5 on both of those hits, but I think you said her DC was 16, right?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you still just barely missed,
Damn.
but that's
Still
tragic.
missed it.
Yeah.
And that means blood splurt.
Not enough. And so the start of her turn. Oh wait, there's a Sturge situation too. Little Sturge.
He's at the all-you-can-eat buffet right now.
Well, this one's been brave enough to go near the fire. Oh! And I'll say that. This one's been brave enough to go near the fire, and it shouldn't have, because Myra, you just reaction swat it, and it goes plunk, and it lands in the thing with Ranger.
Extra seasoning. It's like blood pudding. It's got to be good. Oh, rest in peace.
Okay, Vuji. 2d10s.
She got hit with fire, though. She got hit with fire.
I think she's stinky
Pierced her with the
regardless.
sword.
Yeah, she's stinky regardless. She doesn't really regenerate. 9 damage to everybody around.
Ow.
Ouchie.
And it's necrotic, right?
Yes, so you take 4.
You know, I think Marseille is resistant to necrotic damage.
Oh,
Ironically.
Marseille, not Moreau.
I think so. Yeah. I might be wrong.
I thought you were gonna say yourself. Weirdly, I'm just now resistant.
Yeah.
Myra, it's going to try to bite your head. And it misses, so then it goes back over to
She's
Moreau
like, see, you
again.
can't hit me because I'm delusional.
It's going to go back to Moreau again.
Let me at it. Gimme. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna amplify it. 'Cause she has multi-attack, right?
Yes, there's another claw coming at you in a second.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can already see
I'm
it
gonna
happening.
amplify it. Okay, so 3 to this one, and then I'll roll the other one preemptively because it's her.
9 temporary.
So 3 to this
And then
one
Jesus, fuck me, Christ.
means that it doesn't hit you, or what? Or
Um,
3. I
Oh
gotta
yeah,
check
the
with
first
this.
one does not hit me.
Yeah, because Curse of the Eyeless will
Yeah, because it makes it 11.
subtract the number from my attack, right? Directly?
From the 2 hit, yes. But I still take 3 points of damage from amplifying it.
Right, okay.
And then this next attack is only -1 because I amplified it.
Gotcha. So one
And
last,
so it lasts until something. I'll check.
a -1 to that 17
Oh yeah, it still hits.
for 12 more damage.
Damn it, it was so close.
Stop getting hit.
Oh!
Now I'm unconscious.
No!
So she rakes her claws. She tries to bite you, Myra, and just completely misses. And you were swatting at the sturge, and it plop into the thing, and it's like, ugh! And so then it turns back around and just 1, 2. And how did you use your Curse of the Eyeless to try to resist that?
I basically, as she goes to lay down these claws, I just like put both my arms up, and there's almost just like this reactionary flashbang that comes from my 2 like electric fists going near each other, almost like the visual version of putting 2 radios next to each other when they're running. But she just is too big and crushes me into the pavement.
That's exactly how that goes. And then
God.
it is now
Myra's turn.
a death save.
Oh yeah.
You better hope that these guys kill this thing in one more turn.
They'll be fine.
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Double fail death save!
Alright.
Yes.
Alright. Greg, I have a question that is very relevant at this moment.
Yeah.
So it says I restore the maximum possible HP on each die, with healing spells to a creature with 0 HP. He has 0 HP. I'm about to use. Tell me how to rule this. I was gonna use. Well, it depends on what level, but I'm gonna use life transference on him.
From
So
you.
I take damage.
Okay.
Which can't be reduced in any way, and then he regains a number of hit points equal to twice the damage I take. But wouldn't that be a dice roll? Like, would you consider that a dice roll that gets affected by that? Like,
Well,
Circle of Mortality?
when you do the life transference spell, you take 48, and then he would heal for 32.
double.
Oh,
If
maximum.
I took 32, max. If I roll, so I would have rolled maximum, which would be 48, and he gets twice the necrotic damage I take, which would be 64.
64
Jesus
healing,
Christ.
and you take 32 necrotic. Okay, yeah.
Oh wait. So do I get to roll, or do I have to automatically treat the roll as a 32 points of damage?
I think you would just take the
You
max
take
because
the
that's
max.
the wording, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
think.
right. That's fine. I'll just
'Cause
gonna back
it's
up
not-
for a second.
Let me read the
So
thing
I-
again.
So I guess my question is, do I roll the 48 normally, and then what? So because it would be different,
Oh,
like
I see what you mean.
because like if I did a mass cure wounds again, everyone would get whatever I rolled, and you would just automatically get maxed. But that's
Yeah.
different because I would still have to roll. So do I roll this 48 separately, and then just he regains everything?
I see
So
what
a
you mean.
number. So you roll the damage, which can't be reduced in any way, and one creature of your choice in the same sentence, and one creature of your choice that you can see within range regains a number of hit points equal to twice the necrotic damage you take.
But part of Circle of Mortality says when you would normally roll 1 or more dice to restore hit points with a spell to a creature at 0 hit points, you instead use the highest number possible for each dice. So I
Yeah,
guess
I
that
don't-
does mean I take 32 points of necrotic damage. I'll say
But
it
I
that
don't
way.
think
Yeah, but
the
it's
way that
18
it's
'cause
worded.
it's necrotic, and you're resistant, right?
No, it can't be reduced in any
Oh,
way.
it can't be reduced. That's right. That's
So
right.
I'll take 32.
Okay, you take 32. You get
Hold
plus
on, hold on.
64, so you are healed back again. I
I feel
think that's
great.
how it goes, because if you're going to take maximum rolled, if you're rolling 1 or more dice, you take the maximum rolled. And
Yeah.
it says that he takes double what? Or
I don't
he
know if
heals
I'm gonna be
double
able
what
to-
you take.
target that's right. But
There's an argument for both because it technically says when you roll one or more dice to restore hit points. Technically, he's not rolling dice to restore hit points. It just happens to be that that's the C case of that.
Right.
And you could argue that technically, like in a chain of events, he is rolling to restore hit points.
Well, I'm
like,
saying just
so
from
you
the
could
fact
argue
that the
either way.
spell says that it says one creature of your choice heals for twice the damage that you took.
So you get 64.
So
I'm not even
gonna
gonna
roll.
I cast a spell. I'm not going to roll, but I'll take the 32 points of damage.
Yeah, I just gave it to you already.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
And
I
I
gave you
take
64.
and I get 64.
Yeah.
Great. And then
Wow, that's huge.
I'm gonna bonus action run the fuck away. I'm gonna bamf out using
I was like,
the Raven Queen. No, I'm just gonna shadows, yay, and just like disappear into them and go away.
Oh wait, do you have to be in shadow to do that?
No, it was all flavor. Greg's trying to still get me there.
That was the bloom stalker. Okay.
Greg's still trying to murder me. That's all I'm saying.
One last point of order thing that I forgot. Anytime the hag does damage to somebody within 5 feet of me, she takes psychic damage from my brand of Castignation. So she would have taken 2 damage from killing me. But then she missed Myra. And then she missed me, and then she hit me, so she only takes the 2 psychic from killing me. Almost.
And then your mark is gone.
Yeah, and then my mark goes away because
I'm pretty sure
wait.
at least.
Does it?
If you lose consciousness?
Your brand lasts until you dismiss it or until you use this feature to apply it to another creature.
Does not go away if you die.
What?
It does not say anything about being down, because it would...
Okay, well, you marked the hag, and it's not a hag. It's a troll.
Because I think the reasoning behind that is because it lasts through me sleeping. It would last forever if I don't ever cast it again.
You've actually you've branded it with something.
Yeah.
Okay, Myra, you're up.
Inclined.
Right.
She's my wife now.
Wrong thing. What?
I'm your new
Why
husband.
is this the thing
I need you to do
I'm
this
your
attack
husband.
and kill this wife and get this over with. Let's do this, Myra. Oh, wow. It's good that you have advantage.
21.
That's a hit. You got this. It's looking very weak.
6 piercing.
Oh, jeez.
Doesn't do it.
No, not
That's
that
okay.
weak.
I got another action.
Not that weak. It's looking weak, but not that weak. It's a hit.
7 piercing.
You're making
Not
it work.
quite. All right, crossbow expert.
Okay.
Do I snipe?
This is a must hit.
Okay, then I will not crossbow expert it.
Well, I mean,
Well, not sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Okay, I'll tell you exactly how many hit points he has left if you're gonna roll this for sure. 9 HP.
I don't know.
Wait.
You can choose
Sorry.
crossbow expert or not still, but you're shooting.
I'm
Sorry,
one advantage. So
One more point of order. My fault, because
You don't
forgot
get
how brand of
flanking
Castigation
advantage
was.
from a ranged weapon, I don't think.
I don't think so either. But so she did damage to all of us with that area of effect spell, right? The stinky.
Yep.
So she took 246 psychic damage from doing that as well. She takes 2 damage anytime she does damage to a creature, not just attacks them. Anytime she does damage to a creature. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Creature you can see deals damage to you or a creature you can see.
So you can't see
never mind.
anybody.
So
she gets 2 health
so
back.
it would just be another 2. No, she doesn't get 2 health back because it's from me and then from me again.
A creature
So
or a
it'd be 4
creature you can
total.
see. So when you die, you can't see that you took damage. She hit you. You can't hit her
Well,
back.
anytime she does damage to me is what it says. So anytime she does damage to me and then any creature I see.
Okay, let me just read it again, I guess. In the middle of this to make sure it dies. So you can decide if you're going to use the hand crossbow at spirit, the sharpshooter or not.
full health. I'm not that concerned if it dies. I've got healing too. I'm gonna roll sharpshooter. We'll see what happens.
Get him. If you hit with sharpshooter, the 2 damage doesn't matter.
17 to hit.
That's a hit. Is that with?
And that's gonna be 16 piercing damage.
Yeah, that's
Wait, you
with
don't have
sharpshooter.
advantage though.
I didn't roll it at advantage.
Oh, okay. So it's 17. Okay, so that's not sharpshooter?
It is, yeah.
Oh, there
it
it
says
is.
plus
I
4,
see it.
plus 4,
Advantage rapier,
plus minus 5.
advantage
I see it
rapier,
now.
crossbow
17
attack.
to hit.
16
okay.
piercing damage. So
How
Myra
do you
comes
want
up to
to
it and
do
she's
this?
like, why won't, pulls out crossbow, aims right for the eye. You die already. Boom. And straight into the eye.
And it was just about to like do that fart thing again. And
Right there is cut away.
it instead the crossbow hits it in the eye, the bolt shoots through. It goes all the way, it's a through and through kind of, but like the bolt the arrow or the feather kind of stops on the eye.
Moreau definitely sees the arrow tip like
You see the arrow
right
tip
through the back of the head.
and then it just sort of falls forward and lands its face in the fire on the edge of the pit and starts sizzling.
Which means it probably
Stinky.
knocks over the pot, right?
No, the
think the
pot's like
pot's
the size
huge.
of the troll.
Oh.
Oh,
It's like
good.
300, 400 pound pot minimum. And the troll is sizzling away. The combat is over. You guys have almost all survived. I was giving you a chance to save Ranger today if things really went right. But, you know, it would have had to be some kind of spellcraft thing or something because these trolls were preparing for dinner. As Theris, from right behind you.
Stop. No more. What the
see-
fuck? Yeah, what is that thing?
Yeah, there's actually
Oh,
a
ghosty guy.
swarm of rats crawling around on the ground underneath this thing. And it's kind
Gross.
of like moving around, like
No.
just like, you know, and it's really, you can tell it's some sort of an illusion. And it fades away. And you hear as you're
Stinky.
pretty sure. Give me a history check.
Shit. I'm not good at these.
See if you remember a couple of sessions ago. Whose laugh that was? Oh,
20.
you remember.
Not funny.
That
is
is
it
Lord
freaking
Voltrix.
Oh shit.
Raven Man.
He did something to Ranger and made him see something. And what you recognize from that history check as well is that ghostly figure appeared like the
Oh
pictures
shit.
of Ranger's wife. It was some sort of a trap for him here.
Well, he was already on my shit list, but now he's even more on my shit list.
For dying.
It's okay, he's on mine too.
No, not Ranger.
Oh,
Voltrix. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you for dying,
Also,
Ranger.
fuck
Yeah,
that
no.
guy.
But also no.
Pronouns are important. Pronouns
That's why I didn't save him. Okay, that's why I didn't save him.
is on my shit list.
Yeah, no, Voltrix, who has already gotten away once and then took over a friend and now has tried to take Ranger away and then showed him a picture of his dead wife. Yeah, no. No more chances for this. He's dying. I've decided.
Myra, you look
I mean,
over
Myra's
and
good at that.
you can see in the pot, clear as day, you can see the skull of Ranger bobbing up and down next to 2 rat skulls. And they're sort of like, you know, nestling against each other, and they almost kind of look like they're smiling.
No.
In the bubbling, roiling pit of troll food that smells great, to be honest. I mean, you haven't eaten in a while, anything good.
She learned her lesson from the pie.
No, I don't want E. coli.
It's a revolting idea that Ranger smells good right now, but definitely better than the trolls. So, yeah, you guys are free to take a rest here or anything like that if you want to. Or, you know, you feel like the area around you is pretty clear now, from what you can tell. This fire gives you a good range of distance vision. It's not giving off a ton of heat, surprisingly. It's a big fire for being able to cook this small pot. It's a huge pot and a huge fire, and it's not really even like it's taking a long time to boil Ranger, but he's still moving around in there.
The second the troll drops, Moreau would go and try to pull the pot off of the fire to at least give Ranger a dignified burial. Because I think for push and pull weight, it's 30 times your strength score, which is, what's 30 times 19? 570.
Yeah, you can definitely get it
so
off.
I think I'm strong enough.
Yeah.
I try to like spill it out and then collect what's left of his bones, and preferably not, or maybe the rat bones too. They can all be
Greg
buried
was
together.
ready for that.
He's got a detachable pot.
So you have
It's impressive.
kicked the pot off, and enough of the liquid spilled out, and there's Ranger.
I grab the bones and just like hand them to the cleric. Here you go. This is your friend.
Oh, that's so okay.
I'll give it one so that he looks like Ranger still in the pot.
Oh gosh. Okay. I gather everyone around. Are we still hurt? Everyone, is people hurt still?
I'm fine now.
I am. So
Blood, but it's now obviously not hers.
great.
It's got a green tinge to it.
There's
Oh, we
one
probably
more.
stink though, man.
Lord.
Where's the
Yeah,
prestidigitation wizard?
Just kidding. I'm not going to use the last charge on the staff. I'm going to let the staff be for today. It's about to.
And Mira's gonna look down at like the kind of frost that's covering her body. She's just looking at it. And she's like, I feel like I've seen this before, but I've never seen this before.
That is a neat trick with the little spooky frost armor.
Yeah. It didn't really, I mean, I didn't get hit, but you know, you gotta be careful sometimes, right?
A deterrent is better than most defenses. You know what they say? I think some old guy, I think, once said that you walk quietly but carry big log, or I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
What the?
14?
She's gonna see Theris getting kind of like
Just, like-
frustrated, and she'll walk over and she'll put a hand on his shoulder and she'll be like, "You doing okay there?" And she'll cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, thanks.
Uh,
Just- I just did like a shit ton of it. And
Hey,
like,
you brought me
yeah,
back from Brink of Death. That was
yeah.
fun.
And then
Thank
when
you,
I
by
tried
the
it myself, apparently I don't want to live. Apparently my body is against living right now. Oh, my magic is against me living, and I just kind of like crick a neck or two.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Would
I'm sorry.
so I have
It's my body that does not want to live. I appreciate it.
Mira's like, she's like, I'm sorry.
Would-
This isn't my specialty.
Theris, you cast Cure
Um,
Wounds on
Myself.
yourself?
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I figured it out.
Because it's touch based. It's one of the only ones you can cure yourself with.
And healing word. You can see yourself.
Oh, I've never.
In a mirror.
I didn't think you could do. Yep. Healing word on yourself.
Can you cast a spell into a mirror?
What?
yeah.
A touch
You can
is like
see.
a self?
Although
So
there's
you
an
can
argument that
look
certain
down and
magic-
see yourself.
But if you touch the mirror, does it count?
There's also an argument to be made that certain magics wouldn't go through a mirror because it is silver, and silver is a bad
Ooh.
conduit for magic,
That's
especially
true.
Hemocraft.
That's true.
And most of the mirrors in this day and age would all be just silver. Expensive as shit. My question was that would Theris sacrificing his life force to bring me from the brink of death allow me to roll to disperse the distrustful despair card? Holy shit, that was a
No.
complicated sentence. Okay,
Theris
cool.
knows
I
how
just
to
wanted
do
make
that.
sure.
But you can talk about that with him.
Okay,
Theris knows how to do that. Theris knows a different way.
It was either I get to roll and it's just the thing that happens, or he's going to talk about it. So in which case, he would kind of like walk up to you weirdly, be like, "You are from here, yes? I have this feeling in like the back of my head that I don't trust you, but like the front of my head says I should trust you because you just saved my life, like quite literally. Is it just because it is like spooky here or something? That's not exactly my purview, and I haven't had time to read." He pulls out this tiny little black book. Haven't had time to read my husband's notes on the place. And I have this feeling that I want to beat you up, but I don't want to do that.
I can get it. Myra, are you feeling the same way?
What now?
Do you have like a weird sense that you should be able to do things when you really probably shouldn't do things?
I mean,
is that just like all the time for you?
Are you always like this?
I mean, everything is shit, and everything's been shit for a long time.
Oh, at that point, it's like, no, we're gonna fix that. Okay, I'm gonna use a first level spell on both of you. A spell. It is a 10-minute spell. Okay, Greg, I will use 10 minutes, really 20 minutes, to do it for both of them.
Right. If that's
do.
You can use any number
what
of
you're
levels.
saying
You can use any
is we're
number of
taking a
levels
short rest.
in those 10 minutes. Like you can use.
Well, so
any-
I'm
You can up past it to remove as many as you want from one person in 10 minutes.
Right. I don't want to waste my second level spell slots on this. I'm fine with wasting my first level spell slots because they don't really do shit.
Yeah, we have time. We're just hanging out.
Alright.
So it takes 10 minutes to remove as many as you want, but you have to use
from
higher
one
level
person.
spell slots. Yes.
Right. So I'm going to remove one from each, and if I read correctly, what you were saying is, that's not what I wanted to do on Discord. Here we go. You said that you can remove one despair card per day from anyone who listens to my prayers to the Raven Queen.
Yes.
So before we go to bed, whenever we do rest, if I pray to the Raven Queen, would that take another one off of each of them?
Yes, but they also, because they're long resting here in the Shadowfell, they automatically get one.
Fuck.
But that means you have to pray to them, or else they are going to quickly decline.
Okay. I will do the second level on both of them, and then tomorrow I will do the prayers, just so that way we can. All right, so I'll take 20 minutes, spend a second level spell slot on each of these. So let's see the first one.
So what you're saying is we're taking a short rest, right?
Yeah, yes. 100%.
Yeah. Is it 20 minutes per person or 20 minutes for both, right?
So you have to touch them.
You
have to touch them for 10 minutes during the ritual.
Well, let's fucking go.
We're just.
What are we gonna do for the other 9 minutes and 58 seconds?
No.
You gotta role play.
All right, I'll go to Moreau first, since he was the one who started this conversation.
Yeah, I'm right in front of you.
Okay, so can we you sit down for a sec?
He just sits.
Flops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce. And I'm gonna kind of hold out my hands and grab mine.
I will unwrap the covered in blood and ichor.
Yeah.
So his right arm has how you would expect a fighter's wrap to be, and the left hand has a studded glove. So he takes the glove off, and then underneath it's another fighter's wrap, but he does have one studded, the studs are across the knuckles, so it's kind of built-in brass rings. It takes off both of those, so that's his actual bare hands that are just awful calloused and scarred.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of put them together, so I'm holding, I'm grasping them.
Hand sandwich, yeah.
Okay, this is gonna take a little bit, and I may say some weird things to the Raven Queen, but everything's gonna be fine, and we're gonna get that feeling out of your head, okay?
That is good. I did not want to beat you up.
Okay. Great. I have to do something with this, and now I don't. I have to roll a wisdom save
Yes.
based on the level of the spell. Okay. All right. Well, let's do this. This one's easy. Come on. I have a.
This is the most intense prayer music I've ever heard in my life. We are gonna pray so fucking hard.
This is an intense prayer.
Yeah.
Okay,
In
good.
the middle of praying.
Good. Yeah, that first one is real great.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. 21.
I needed a 12. So there's that. So both cards are removed. As I
Cool.
pray to the Raven Queen. I imagine at one point I do try to like put my hand on your head and like just kind of like examine what kind of despair you have, because also kind of interesting.
So
to,
you
like,
feel, Moreau, you feel that the anger that you've been carrying around and everything, it almost feels like getting an ice pack or getting like a cold drink of water on a hot day. It's the perfect remedy for the weight you've been carrying, and it's got a chilling feeling too.
Yeah.
As you feel the wind move around you as well as like just a slight little breeze, but you feel lighter now.
He would definitely, like, as you place your hand onto his forehead, you feel kind of like something to lean against, because he has a point of exhaustion because he hasn't slept yet. So you would definitely feel like the full weight of like a half-orc head.
Okay.
Just, like,
Yep.
just instantly
I
start
just
to,
kind of like yeah.
in and out of being conscious. And you would, because you're a freaky little elf boy, so you don't sleep, so you would know he has not slept.
Thank you. I will take that. Okay, as a compliment.
All right, and while they're doing that, I think Myra, she's probably cleaning off her weapons and like collecting her crossbow bolts and the dagger that she threw. And as she's doing that, she's kind of singing to herself, maybe a little song of rest, but it's not really a happy song.
I don't imagine it would be.
Right.
Lo-fi swamp songs to heal your friends too.
Right. So you hear her kind of singing, "The world owes me a debt, and now I've come to collect, so don't get in my way. The streets were my playground. I belong to the city and was raised on the stakes I claimed, so I let the rumors turn me into a legend, 'cause I'm only human, but a good myth is hard to kill." And everybody gets a little song of rest.
Is it 1d8 or 2d8?
It is extra hit point in return lower when you ninth. So it is
Got me in the heartstrings.
it is 1d8. I think.
1d8. Is it just one of your bardic die? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, and you gain it on top of, but you do have to actually roll hit dice to take it.
Oh, okay. I don't get anything.
Sorry. Yeah, it was more for Theris than anything.
I have nowhere hit die because I haven't slept yet.
Oh,
I had to use them all because the
That's
first
right.
Recover
fight ripped
10
me up.
plus. I get 11 points. Still not up to full, but it's enough.
Your performers gain hit die.
so
Don't really
everybody good on their HP now?
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
as good as I'll get. Yeah.
At the end of the ritual, I'm gonna walk over to Myra and be like, "Okay, your turn."
For what? Huh?
Plop.
Why?
Because.
Dirty.
Yes.
I have
Yeah, I was gonna say yes. A lot of things out here are dirty. It's a swamp.
Fair. That's fair.
You plop.
She
Okay.
plops.
Would you like to hold your sword while we do this?
Sure.
I don't know. You seem attached to your sword. I was.
Right. Well, and she does, and for some reason, this pure flavor, you do see like it like gets covered in like shadow, and it becomes like a shadow sword.
Sweet. Okay. Well, that means at least she's here. So should be easier.
Who's here?
Nope. Okay.
But I'm just. She's. Who's here?
The Raven Queen. She's here. Your blade. No, don't be nervous. She's great. She's gonna help with this thing, and I'm gonna put my hands over top of your hands, wherever they are, sort of on the sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start praying, and then I need another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, well, you chose an excellent skill to require a wisdom saving throw.
No, me.
Oh.
It's not you. The cleric does.
The cleric's
You could
concentrating.
actually, you could inspire him, I believe.
I'm good.
I don't have
Don't
any more inspiration.
you get it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't you get it back on a short rest?
I think this would be
Yeah,
before.
I actually forgot to take the short rest.
DC
Well,
is
technically
12.
it's only been 10 minutes, right?
And I got a 17.
And you got a 17, so you are clear.
Both of
no
you.
damage.
No more despair.
Quit rolling
Wasting
ones.
spell slots. I've been rolling ones on damage, which also needs to stop, I believe.
That doesn't give you a despair card, though.
I know, but it's really not helping in any way, shape, or form.
So you guys finish your prayer just as you hear
And both are gone, you
Rangers-
said?
Yes.
Ranger's skin and bones begin to slide and separate from each other slightly.
Gross.
He's definitely not peacefully resting here. You can see the sturges actually buzzing around and trying to come over near his body, and
Gross.
They don't like light, right?
they stay away from the fire, but they are drawn to the corpse. Fresh corpse.
I will walk over and cast light on his bow or whatever he's got on him, just so that way at least it mitigates some of them.
Yeah, they're scattering.
No, that was him.
Oh.
He scatters too.
They've taken his they've taken his body.
Sturge.
There's like 5 sturges that like totally just pick up all the bones and just like
yeah, it's a piece.
fly him away.
While they're doing their little kumbaya prayer circle thing, I want to have, since I got Ranger out of the pot, I want to put the pot back onto the fire and then put some of the, try to find, I know none of it's really going to be clear, but at least the clearest section of the swamp water, and use whatever, I have like an alchemist kit or something. I just need a bowl to start to fill the pot again with swamp water, and then just while they're praying or whatever, start to, because it'll, Joel is a Boy Scout, so he knows how to undo bad swamp water, and Moreau is a Thieves Guild member that lives underground, so I feel like he would also know. So I do the process to give us some fresh water to wash our clothes and stuff, so that way hopefully that helps alleviate the bad vibes, and I'll start washing my stuff in the clothes depending on how long that takes.
So as you're doing that, you do notice that the stench doesn't really come out. You're not using clean water necessarily. It's
yeah.
as clean as it can get, but it's still not. You'd have to boil this to drink it even. Which it's possible it's drinkable if you did boil it up. But it's very, very dirty. Not beyond brackish. So you're starting with something that's vile, but it's better than blood. So
yeah, he's mostly just trying to get the acidic blood off of other people's clothes, because it doesn't bother him, but he assumes that it would bother the bard, and the cleric probably also would not be so keen on his cleric-y stuff being covered in acid. Moreau's always covered in blood, so
we'll say you have some
not his purview.
non-potable water.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, and I don't really know. Well, Theris probably doesn't know how to treat. He doesn't really have a lot of smarts. How to treat raven feathers for his cloak that he has, because he's a cloak of raven feathers.
Right.
That at least some are real, but there's definitely some blood on it. He's like, fuck. He doesn't really know how to get it out, so it's just gonna kind of stay there.
That's one thing I didn't think of. That's true.
You have to smoke dry it. I think for down
Jesus.
feathers.
Oh Jesus!
Dude, taking care of feathered armor is the worst. I had a set for Renfair.
This sucks. He just takes it off and just.
It's the most. There's a reason I only used to have a set of feathered armor. It is the most meticulous thing to take care of. Because it was. I mean, there's a reason it was a sign of like immeasurable wealth back in the day. You basically have to wash every feather by hand to avoid like any sort of mildew, and then you have to smoke dry it. So you essentially like the same way you would smoke salmon is how you have to dry feathers, and then you have to smoke dry it, and then you have to air dry it. So it has to be in a place where there's constant airflow so that the feathers don't crack and dry out. It's awful, truly awful. Like in the modern age, it's still also awful, but in the medieval age, it was even worse.
I can imagine. Yeah,
at least I have a hairdryer,
right?
Yeah,
exactly.
So Ferris, as you're going over Ranger stuff there, you did notice that there are some magic items on him or around here that he had.
Oh no!
Loot the body.
Yeah, do I take his item?
Yeah, so you recognize from the camp, right? He's got those nice boots and the nice cloak. One of the things that didn't melt in the pot that's still floating around, or was floating around, but like, you know, when you kicked over the pot, it went on to the swampy ground there and kind of almost got lost, but it's the Eyes of the Eagle. It's like a headband that looks like a Batman kind of setup. And it's gives you advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
I may take that one.
I have dog water perception, so I'll put it on anybody else.
And then anything else? Is
and
that
there is his bow as well.
But you use a bow, Myra?
A crossbow girl?
Great.
We
Understood.
can bury him with the bow.
It's a +1 magic bow.
We're gonna bury it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't want to. I'm gonna take the ice. He's really good.
That seems respectful.
I thought you said that's disrespectful, and I was like, I was like, wow. I think I'm gonna. He could see literally everything. He was very good at that. That's the one thing he was great at, and I think I realize why now, which is a little unfair, but I'm gonna take them.
Okay, you should have Eyes of an Eagle on your sheet now.
Oh, sweet.
I did that right. Eyes of the Eagle.
I will check. I do.
I guess you're not attuned yet, but yeah.
Nope, not yet. Next long rest.
Does anybody have a shovel?
I actually might.
I have a pickaxe that is not going to help. I think the land here is not very dry. We did not need pickaxe.
I don't have a shovel.
I can make a shovel if I need to, but
I do have prayer books and investments and incense to burn.
I can make a shovel with that.
I don't exactly have a shovel, but I do have a grappling hook. You could use that to kind of...
Okay, I can make a shovel. I can make a shovel. I've had to make poop shovels before. I'll just look around for like a flat stone.
Do what?
I now have 2 ropes. I got one as a gift because I forgot to pack one when I went after Orwin. And then I just found another one at the place where we were yesterday. Today.
Regular rope?
What's
short rest, right?
Here? Yeah, regular rope. Just regular rope.
I have a question. Moreau, those things that you like down.
Yeah.
Drink. What the fuck is up with that?
What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah, what's going on there? What are they? Are they like boosters?
Kind of, yes. My husband was he wouldn't say was, he would say is. My husband is a alchemist of sorts, and that's in the little book. It has a kind of cheat sheet on how to make them. I do not really know how they work, so to speak. And I do know that they only work for me, or at the very least, they do not work for Marseille. Or like I think we've tried a couple other people, but for some reason my
Interesting.
body is the only one that was able to receive the
Oh,
whatever kind of enchantment he imbues into the potion. Like I said, I don't know the damnedest on how it works, but I've got some that make me go fast, some that make me strong, and some that make me do a little bit better with the blood. Control my blood stuff a little bit better. And you'd actually notice too, after the end of the short rest, that kind of like toned, you can see like the tone of his muscle just like kind of drops away. He's back to his like regular strength. And they don't last forever. They're like, I mean, they last a long time. Like if I drink it in the morning, it will last until, like either we go to bed again or, if we take any sort of rest, but they're very useful.
that's nice.
Yes. As for the strange lightning punches, that I cannot explain. That one is new.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
I agree. I am quite a fan.
I mean, lightning in general seems pretty cool.
I mean, I'm adverse to it currently, but I think that might be trauma.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, my powers tend to center around mind fucking people, so like, I'm not sure what that's about.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has their niche, so to speak. Mine just happens to revolve around literally beating people instead of beating up their, mind.
And blood. And lots of
Lots of blood. Yes, I seem to be bleeding more than I used to, which, I mean, I am okay with. It is good for intimidation, I suppose.
Yeah.
So you guys do notice that it's like the rations that you came here with are dwindling. This might be your last day of useful rations that you brought. So you have to figure out a way to find some
I'll put that
food
up here.
moving forward.
Yeah. Put that up in the old noggin and remember a spell that I get as a cleric.
Okay.
Great food.
All right.
Oh, can I cast as a ritual general pose on, what's his name? Ranger.
The bones.
On the
Well, yeah, but still, I touch
the
a corpse or
corpse.
other. It says I touch a corpse or other remains, so that's fine.
Yeah,
He is definitely other remains. That is true.
it is there in the spell.
it is there.
For the duration. It is protected from decay and can't become undead. The last thing I freaking want is for Ranger to come back and start murdering all of us,
You
because he
have
is very effective.
10 days.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And like, can I look around for like those like, I don't know if anybody's ever actually been in a swamp, but in swamps you find like flat stones really often, just kind of like skipping stones, like that are big from them being flattened by the marsh. Can I look for one of those and then try to use like my rope to fashion like the shittiest shovel known to man to at least make the grave digging process slightly not a pain in the ass?
All right.
Unless
give
anybody
me
wants to volunteer bold earth.
Give me a check for, what do you think, the
Survival? Nature? It's up to you.
performance or survival? Because you've
I'll
got to
take
put
survival.
you've got to do a seriously good
Yeah.
tape job on this, or however you're going to stick this together. So,
Craig, it's
I've
funny.
got a
The thing
rope and, like,
the thing I also forgot is I'm a cleric.
yeah.
I have access to like real good magic because I forgot how high of a level of cleric I am. I don't happen to have on me 500 gold diamonds, do I?
You do have 500 gold worth of diamonds and one 500 gold diamond.
Wait, seriously?
Yep.
Did you give that to me? Did I just not write it down? Where?
Maybe
where?
I told everybody they could start with that. I don't know if I told you specifically, so
Oh,
I apologize.
sweet.
if
So
I
I'm not
didn't.
gonna bury him. I don't know
I
if
mean,
this
he
is actually
is-
gonna work.
Doesn't
He's,
have
like, dead.
skin. His bones have been separated from multiple.
Let me check. Let me check.
Minutes in the
Let's check.
boiling water.
For
Let's
raised
check.
dead, you
That's a lot of
corpse.
conditions at once.
Yep. Yeah. Let's. I'm just gonna check.
Fair enough. I mean, it's worth a
It
shot.
doesn't. It closes all mortal wounds, but it doesn't restore missing body parts. And if the creature is lacking body parts or organs integral for its survival, its head, for instance, the spell automatically it's missing its skin, which is the
I think
body's
skin is
biggest.
integral to keeping everything kind of
So-
tight, you know?
So you can bring
I
him
think
back,
during-
but he's gonna scream once, and that's
Agony.
it.
And then oof.
I think Myra watches Theris cast the Gentle Repose, and she thinks of Midnight and how Midnight casted on Ismark, and how at the end of the day they had to stake Ismark because of the constraints of whatever spell he's casting. She doesn't know the exact name of it. And she's looking at Moreau digging a grave, and she's looking at the corpse of Ranger, and she says, I feel like we should fully cremate him.
I was going to do that.
Because she's
That
also
goes on the
thinking
list.
about those skeletons she saw back at the beginning of the marsh.
Yeah, I was going to. This is like an orcish burial ritual. You burn everything. You dig a hole for the body. You put coals at the bottom. Light the coal on fire. Throw the body in, and then once it's just like it's essentially like high-powered cremation. Is how orcs bury their dead. Some orcs, I should say. And then you leave the like ashes and the coals at the bottom of the grave, and then you cover it over in dirt. So that it's just like ash and then whatever, because you can't in medieval era you can't really make fire strong enough to burn bones without magic. And none of us are evocation wizards, so that's as good as we're gonna get.
Yeah, I
We
think
can-
we should.
Severely damage the bones, but at the very least he's only coming back as a skeleton. But without thinking, Moreau is currently
Moreau doesn't really know much of this at all, to be honest.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
he's
he
never
knows
been in
like
the
he
Shadowfell.
knows,
But
yeah, he only knows orcish rituals, and that's what
Right.
he's doing. He just kind of like
so
almost,
he's doing that with the shovel, and you gave me
Yeah.
a 15 survival, and it's definitely a big enough, good enough setup that you are able to make a pit. And you guys load Ranger's bones once the pit is like got the coals and everything, and it's all you move some hot coals over and set it
Right.
all up. And once it's ready, it's time. I guess where did you want it? Like somewhere here or something, or where's a good place to bury the pit? Make the burial pit.
Moreau does all of this completely wordlessly because death is not something that he's mentally capable of processing, so he's doing it almost in like a robotic level of pure orcish instinct from what he knows and what his people would do.
I feel like Myra would find the skeletons of the rats and
They are with his body, yeah.
put them with the body. Yeah.
That was his plan as well. I kept them together.
All right.
Greg, I couldn't have done capture memory, right? Feels a little late, but
You were not close enough. It's like 30 feet, right?
I'm gonna say no. Not this
I just wanted to
time.
make sure. It would have been on his mind,
Right.
not on my mind because I wasn't thinking about it, but it would have been on Theris's mind to see if he could have grabbed something for the Raven Queen, but realizing he couldn't. I'll take out a prayer book, say some prayers, some burial rituals, things like that I have studied for years.
And as that prayer ritual goes on, you guys are finishing a short rest up and starting to get a little hungry, knowing that maybe in the future journey here for the rest of the day, you can look for something to hunt through the swamp here. It looks like Voltrix has disappeared into the darkness again, and you guys are still looking for Marseille.
Marseille.
we'll pick up there, I think, next week, as you guys will have some checks and stuff to make through the swamp as you're traveling to where Marseille is. Are you, Moreau, you have your tracking up for that, right? Or is that were you guys relying on Ranger?
I have advantage to track Fey Fiend or Undead, and I believe he figured out that it is an undead demon thingy that's tracking. So I have advantage to track him, but I'm also exhausted, so it's a flat roll for me regardless. But
okay,
I at least am apt.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, next week we can pick up on that and see how your tracking goes. You guys all have an idea of where direction-wise this is heading. It's definitely more towards the Fortress of Memories that the Raven Queen resides in, that you are heading in. Like, if you were heading that way, Theris, this is the direction you would head. Maybe not through the swamp, because it's not the best way, but it is the fastest way. So,
I have attuned to his Eyes of the Eagle, or at the end of the short rest, or no? Do I need a full one?
Sure. Yeah, I'll say you did.
It'll just help me. I just know that it's going to help me spot things even better, especially on our way and looking through the swamp. I would want to anyway, if that's possible.
You see that there's the spot where his daughter, when, like, these are an old thing that he brought home once, maybe when he had like a 2-year-old kid or something, and she ended up putting his name on them with a knife, a little like engraving type thing, right? Like they let a kid use, like not a really sharp one or anything like that, but he's spent years running his finger over that really badly signed name of Ranger, and so it says Ranger on the glasses, and you can rub your finger over top of it and like feel his name whenever you see out of them, you can feel that braille of his name there. Rest in peace, Ranger.
One last thing Moreau would do while the fire is still burning is he flips to the back of the notebook where there's like empty pages, writes something down just like really, really quickly, and then rips the page out, folds it in half, and tosses it in the fire.
You can also note that not all trolls are hurt by fire as badly. You have learned that now today, too.
Oh boy. Yay, my passive goes up real high. I get it now.
Yep. Okay, so I think we're gonna end there unless you guys want to bring anything else up for today.
That was it.
If anybody wants to join us tomorrow night to watch our epic battle with Yester Hill, and a little thing called Winter Splinter. That'll be tomorrow night on saveVSgames. Cheer for Krim, because he is trying to remove Strahd's immunity to radiant damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
We will see you guys tomorrow. We're taking Monday off for health and well-being for another 2 weeks, but we'll be back at this one next week, or not. Is it next week? We're taking one of the weeks off soon, but I don't know if this one
October
or next one.
14th.
Okay, so we're playing on the 3rd, or well, I don't know. It's up there.
We're playing the rest of September.
Whatever the schedule says.
Nice. Yeah, okay, so we have 2 more this month. 3 more in a row. Okay, good. Plenty of time. We will see you guys.
Really?
We will see you guys. Yeah, well, I mean, if you lose one party member a week, that's just enough time. Okay.
No!
We'll see you guys next week.
It's going to be an armless Moreau walking into the Strahd fight.